Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Beat the Cult podcast, where we fight cult like religious thinking and practices. I am Nikki, and today I am joined by the infamous Mikey Famine. Hey, Mikey.
Well, hi there. Howdy,
Thank
partner.
you so much. Hey, thanks so much for coming on the show. I had you and Neil on a couple months ago, and it is good to have you back.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be seen.
Absolutely. I told a few people you were coming on. They're like, Mikey Famine. Everybody knows you, dude.
Um, what's an actor equivalent to me? Um,
Michael B. Jordan.
yeah, that's it. Starring role. No, I'm like this. I'm like that guy who's in like 37 movies. Like that's a homeboy from the other movie. Like that's me. I'm around and near most everything, so you've probably seen or heard me around.
Of course, but that's the best way to do it because when the agents come through and they're like, "We need somebody to hit this role," there's this guy who's always, "Who is that? Dude, who is that?
That's why they
Homeboy."
don't call me because they'll never remember the name. The movie be out by the time they were like, Famine.
Oh, that was that.
Damn it. That's what his name was.
Oh, damn. We should remember him for the next.
Yeah,
We
they
should remember him
don't.
for the next movie, and then to get around the casting. Who that?
They slap their
What was
leg
his
and then
name?
proceed to not write it down, and then they forget. Here I
Right.
sit.
Oh man. Well, it
Whenever
is
you're ready,
good to
Hollywood.
have you. Whenever you're ready, Holly. Oh my gosh, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So it is good to have you on this show. I know it was last minute. Things have been busy in both of our lives, but on your side, things are very happily busy.
No, we're chilling. Nothing big going on.
No.
It's all slow over here. We're just bored.
Is I guess I should have asked before. I don't want to be like Ellen with Mariah Carey and been like, so are you gonna tell us what's going on? Or is that something
With
do we
what?
do we tell do we
With
tell the world that you're going to be
expecting a kid?
yes.
No, let's not tell them.
Okay, let's not tell them. Mikey is
No.
not expecting a gorgeous baby girl.
Yes.
No, he's not.
She'll be here soon for you guys to not see on the internet because
Oh
I
no.
won't be plastering my baby's picture over the internet because unless I can make tons of money off of it. If
I
that's
was
the
gonna
case, then I will
say.
reality TV the shit out of her. She will have her own TikTok. Her
I was
own
gonna
little,
say you're gonna
yeah.
do a TikTok dance with the baby and
I think Mikey Famine or Daddy Famine TikTok
Daddy Famine.
might be kind of hilarious.
That would be dope. I would watch
I work
that. I
from
don't even watch TikTok.
because I work from home now, so there ain't gonna be no babysitters. It's gonna
Ooh,
be me.
that's great. Well, it saves you a shit ton of money. Daycare is expensive.
I don't know what is wrong with this planet. Nothing is the correct price anymore.
You know what though? Eggs did drop like 50%. I was totally shocked when I was at the store yesterday. It was like,
That's the Stockholm syndrome talking.
dude, it was something. I was like, let me get out of here before they realize this is not right.
You ran out of the store, like ate your receipt, like ha, dumb bitches, this is mine now.
Exactly.
Do you know what
Because I
this
was
goes for on the
confused.
street?
Woo!
I can flip
You
these
listen.
eggs into an omelet for $40.
You That's actually probably true. Everything it's so ridiculous the way everything is so expensive now.
The world is
But
broken.
the world's been broken, dude.
I did see a really good tweet where this black chick said, the world is ghetto. I want to get off. And I was like, that is fucking facts. Big
Guys,
facts. The world is
the world
ghetto
is
as fuck right now.
the world is very ghetto. I can't quite figure out like what's going on with I mean not to bring up like the because I usually don't bring up like cliche or memes or shit like that, but like with Kanye and like Andrew Tate and just like these people out here who
Isn't he
are
like 27 or some shit?
who Andrew
Why
Tate?
why he look like he's 7,000 years old?
How old is Andrew? Well, he's really gonna look old as hell now that he's been in prison.
hey,
Andrew Tate,
hey,
no,
hey,
he's
buddy,
36.
guess what? I never went to prison. In your face, bitch.
Never went to prison or never been to jail.
Never been. Well, I went to a jail, but
What, for Beyond Scared Straight? Are you one of them
oh man,
kids?
I was a pretty all right kid. I was annoying, but I wasn't really bad. Um, no, I had like I rolled a stop sign and like forgot to pay it, and then I went to go get a new job somewhere else, and like, oh, you have a warrant. I was like, a warrant for what?
What?
I was like, oh, so I had to like call the cops and like say, hey, I think I have a warrant. Can I just come in and do the thing? And they're like, yeah. So I didn't get handcuffed or nothing. I just had to do all the stuff, and then they gave me a court date.
Oh,
it was like 10 minutes.
Okay. I don't want to
10 hard minutes inside, man.
You ain't never going back. Never going back, man.
Joke's on them. I changed all my fingerprints as soon as I left.
Did you burn them off? Like, it was that in Face Off. What movie was it where they burned the prints off with the acid?
Doing it right now. No, that won't work. Actually, they'll just grow back.
But not
or
correct
like Men in Black.
What they do in Men in Black?
He had the little silver ball thing, and he goes,
"Oh,"
and it, like.
I haven't seen Men in Black in like 38 years.
Damn. Before it was even out, you didn't.
I know. You know, it is coming up. When I saw an advertisement for the Oscars like a week ago, I was like, damn, it's been a year. It's been a year.
He was like, no, that last Oscars was like 6 months ago.
It feels like it was, though. It really feels very recent that all that shit
feels happened. Just like yesterday that Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
Fucking shit out of Chris Rock. And it really feels very recent.
Apparently, Chris had some comments about it on his latest stand-up. I'm in a very small. He has a new stand-up out.
Yeah, but his tickets, everything like shot through the roof after Will Smith smacked the shit out of him. Very strategic.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Chris Rock's not funny. He's just loud.
Chris Rock isn't funny.
Listen to one Chris.
I don't even know if that's true or not. Now that you said it.
Listen to any of Chris. If Chris Rock can tell a joke in a whisper, I'll say he's a comedian. He just yells real loud and his voice is funny. You know when someone like when someone has a funny laugh and they trick your ass into laughing. You're like, I didn't want to laugh at that.
Right.
Now you laughing. I'm laughing at your laugh. I wasn't laughing at what you was laughing at. I was laughing at how you laughed at the thing I'm not laughing at.
Okay.
That's Chris
Rock. Just want to make sure I understand correctly that you, sir, said Chris Rock is not funny. He is just loud.
Yeah.
If you believed in God, I would think he'd strike you right now, but I don't know.
I mean, he had no fucking competition. He stayed out east and had no competition. Now Bernie. Bernie's funny.
Bernie was funny.
Martin had good stand-up. Chris Tucker used to have good stand-up.
Chappelle what happened to Chris? Oh my God, Chappelle is unmatched. He's hilarious.
Not no more than me. And that actually, I wanted to. Like I'm taking over Nikki's podcast. I'm going to ask Nikki a couple questions. Nikki, welcome to your show.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining.
Everybody, comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you smash that like button.
Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and smash the like button. I just got 1,000 subscribers, so shout out to that. Thank you guys.
Good job.
I will be actually being a normal YouTuber here in the next couple of weeks because I am not cute enough to strip here in Atlanta, and I don't have a big ass to. Thank you, James.
Hey, someone's got to work at the strip club, huh?
They ain't gonna let my fat ass into the damn strip club. They're gonna be like, listen, woman, let me tell you something right now.
Strip club bartenders make bank.
They do, but you have to have an ass like a stripper. The only difference between a stripper and a strip club bartender is one works on the pole and one works behind the counter. Plus, I'm too old. So yes,
find a loophole out of that.
Yeah, right. It's true. But you said you had some questions for me. You know what? That's fine.
Yes,
let's do some.
There's been a couple of events that have happened to culminate into me asking you this. So it seems to me that when men of color get to a certain level,
they date white women.
Sure, probably, but also
statistically, yes, which is fine, but I don't.
Sure, but also they kind of start to turn right wing, and they start to shit on people beneath them.
Like Uncle Ruckus?
Not quite, but Cat Williams just got in trouble again.
Really? What the hell?
Mhm.
Not for beating or getting beat up by a 15-year-old? That's the last I heard of Cat
Hey, yo,
Williams.
Cat Williams is 5'2" and 3/4. That is not his fault that big ass 7th grader came over there.
Beat his ass.
Yo,
Beat his ass.
Yo, get that sophomore off a Cat. Get him off.
Somebody mentioned Lil Tink Tink like a couple weeks ago, and I found it hilarious.
Poor little Tink
Poor Lil
Tink.
Tink Tink. Okay, so black men of a certain, I'm guessing, socioeconomic status get
Or
a bunch of money.
or fame. Like whenever they feel like they've made it, there's sometimes this like almost reflexive shitting on of people who are poorer than them, blacker than them, dumber than that. Like they kind of turn into the monsters that they hated so much. Like Dave Chappelle used to hate all the politicians, used to crack jokes on him. You know, Trump's kind of like my homie. And it's like, damn, man. That was
Wait, you said that?
Yeah, see, you ain't watched the new stuff. You gotta keep up with these. I'm telling you, these judges all Cat got in trouble because he was at a show in Phoenix, somewhere in Arizona, I think, or Phoenix or New Mexico. I can't remember, somewhere in the Southwest. But the hecklers
in the desert.
Yeah, but the heckler commented. So he said something about America. He's like, all this used to be, and the heckler said, all this used to be Mexico. Cat decides to lambaste this dude forever and he says they were anti this dude, this particular Mexican, but it was some kind of racist shit.
This particular Mexican? What Mexican?
He made a lot of Mexican.
General Santa Anna?
No, he made some Mexican comments, insults towards this guy. And then he said,
was the guy Mexican who said it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And he and his justification was just like, I just love America. I think America should be first, and it's the greatest country in the world. I was like, interesting word.
What does that have to do with like Mexico for like 200 years ago or 300 years ago?
I think he was bragging on America or doing, I don't know. I haven't seen the whole thing, but the fallout is what I'm more concerned about.
Okay. Let me look it up.
Okay.
You need your Spanish friend.
Yeah.
Comedian Cat Williams goes. Nope, that was 2015. Oh wait, this is from 2011. This is like forever ago. I thought this was recent.
Same stream though. Same stream of stuff. It's when and it's especially comedians, they kind of get to a level and they feel like they can shit on people that currently that used to support them and hold them up, and they feel like they've earned enough clout that they can just shit on the people behind them. But it sounds like you haven't really noticed this because you didn't see Dave's last 5 stand-ups.
No, I don't really.
See any of the Netflix stuff?
Oh, with the trans community?
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
If you must, I would say go ahead and watch it just so you can kind of get the full context and all that stuff. But it seems like
maybe
when people
is a good opportunity to, you know what I was thinking was like watching content on stream, like a Twitch person, like a really cool Twitch kid who but like I don't know, I've never done that before, and
I don't recommend it on YouTube.
I was gonna say, especially since this is a Netflix clip, right? Because they're gonna shut that shit down fast.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Netflix will get you with that hammer.
Yo, they'll come plug. They'll come through the window, come through the ceiling. What the fuck?
This big brick with "ban" written on it just comes dropping down. Like the anvil from Wile E. Coyote.
Just right through the damn ceiling. Yeah. But I mean, maybe like some Superbook throwbacks or some shit. I don't know.
There's just this awful trend of when brothers make it, they feel like they can just rip on every group that they decide that they can rip on because, hey, I was black and I made it. What are your thoughts on
Hmm. Are they ripping on Caucasians?
that? Sometimes,
Mm,
but the usually the Caucasian stuff is funny, but then when they come to the black and the
that's kind of how
Mexican
they
and the
get
Muslim stuff, that stuff
to
is
that
more
level.
visceral and pointed. Like just the just last year, or it might have been this year. Chappelle brought Elon Musk up on stage. Did you see that?
How am I missing all of this shit?
Girl, you are so
I
not dialed
don't watch
in.
anything. I don't. I'm not. I'm not. I'm a boomer. I
You
don't
know what?
really.
Yeah, go to the strip club. Just sweep the floor. Just you know what? Just sweep the floor because this
I will
is.
not fucking strip the. Oh my lord. Oh my god.
Hey,
Uh-uh.
someone's got to valet them cars at the strip club. There's other opportunities other than dancing. Can you DJ? Maybe you can DJ.
Maybe. I don't
Just
know how
spin
to
records.
DJ. I would probably. Yeah, I don't know about the DJing part of it.
Or you could just
I don't think
announce
I'd
them
be
when they
good at
come
that.
out.
Now announcing chlamydia on the stage. Maya's like, how did you miss that? Okay, so what
Yeah.
did happen with Elon Musk and Dave Chappelle?
He just brought him up on stage, and then everybody started booing, and then Elon's just standing there like, "What I do? What I do?"
Oh Lord,
It's like you
y'all,
suck in general.
he's
one paid-
rich.
No one paid to see you. Why are you here? Like I
Well,
wanted a
he's rich and
Chappelle ticket.
famous. Crowd boos Elon. Listen, I will say this though, and I'm already gotten in trouble for this. I'm not mad at rich people. As a person who is not rich, I'm not mad at them.
I'm not
Congratulations.
getting paid for this. Ah, now I find out. Damn it!
Yeah,
I thought you was
I
rich.
don't
That's
know.
why I showed up.
Yeah. I've been suspended on Twitter. I was not aware of it. Oh my god, how did you get suspended? But with the
No, I'm just fixing my camera height is all funky because I'm using a different chair. So I had to fix it.
No, yes, I am not, and I have recently been finding myself to be a little bit more sympathetic towards the rich because you know what? They have money and they don't have to worry about stupid things. People can steal their cars and they don't have to think about it. They're just like, well, just bring me another car.
So when everyone booed, Dave said, sounds like all the boos are coming from the cheap seats. Guess y'all couldn't afford to come down here and boo."
That's what he said?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it sounds like,
Okay.
hey, Elon, it sounds like some of the 50,000 people you fired from Twitter are up there in the stands booing.
Ooh.
Like the kicking the downtrodden humor.
Yeah.
And even Chappelle doing the whole fucking stand-up special about trans people. Like, how is that a joke?
I didn't see that.
Like it wasn't. There was no jokes in it. It was just.
What did he say? Like what happened?
I can't tell you what he said. It's a whole hour and a half long thing. I can't just wrap it up in 30 seconds.
Give me a summary, quick.
No, you have to watch. The summary is go watch it. But it's this kind of like, well, you haven't seen it, so I guess you can't really answer the question. Well, I'll just report it to you then. It has been happening where the comedians and celebrities have kind of taken this this stance that they are better than because they've made it. And then when it comes to their own people or people that look like them, it's, well, I'm not you anymore. Now you're the. I used to make fun of rich people. Now I make fun of your broke black ass.
Meritorious manumission.
That's what spell. Did you just cast a spell on me?
No. Meritorious manumission is a phrase developed by Dr. Claude Anderson, who is an African American academic activist and advocate, basically stating that when Black people are seeking status, they will turn against other Black people to appeal to whites because they know that they have a better chance of attaining status with whites than Blacks. And he also said that people in the Black community will build their success on the Black community. And then when they get to a certain level, they will abandon the Black community to align with whites. Yeah, move into the rich white gated neighborhood, and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I can. So I always say, especially when it comes to like to answer your question,
I'm just gonna take off
I
my hoodie. I'm sweating like a fucking pig right now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm listening now.
oh no, you're good. No, you're good. I always say that with so obviously we are not in a like an economic position to really propel each other as high as it success as like unfortunately a lot of white people can because they own a lot of the corporations and the businesses that pay these bills and give the people the money. That's why Nick Cannon, when he was what did he do last year? He like said something anti-Semitic and then backtracked up off of it really fast because he was and then got like like a show or something as a result of it.
I don't know if he got
um
not a mass singer. He got one of it. You know, he was
I think it was a
hosting like
Masked Singer.
38 damn shows. You couldn't turn on the TV without Nick corny ass up in the
Nick
middle of
corny
everything.
ass Cannon. Yes.
Boy, we saw Drumline.
Oof,
It was
like
weak.
18,000 years ago.
That shit
Yeah,
was weak.
exactly.
Real
I
weak,
never
son.
understood the appeal of Nick Cannon and how he landed Mariah Carey and how he is so fecund. What, he got like 30 children?
Yo, zombie apocalypse. We just need to break Nick Cannon out of the frozen ice chest. We'll repopulate the entire world in about 6
Right.
months.
And it's so true.
Shit.
Oh God, all the
What do you-
kids would have Nick Cannon's DNA. Ooh, Lord, ain't nobody wants that shit. But yes, so what I've noticed that a lot of Black people do, especially when they're up and coming, is of course they will build their brand on the Black community, and then once whites, get in their corporations, they get their attention, and then they start sponsoring them. Then they will turn away from Black people because it's about if you are. Yeah, I think I can. I haven't seen the trend, but I can understand the trend, and I can imagine it. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine it. But like I said, like Neil, fucking white people. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, like I said, and I've said this before when discussing Kanye and Candace. It's always more comfortable in the big house than it is in the field. It is. So it's you. I say that all the time. If you are able to get into the big house, and if you're able to get the blessings of those who run that house, your life is going to be a lot more comfortable as a Black person. I it sucks, but the big house is comfortable. You want to be in the kitchen, or you want to be out in the field picking cotton?
Oh yeah, put me in the kitchen. You ready to eat? Go ahead and taste it.
You can eat in the kitchen. You can't eat in the dining room, but you can eat in the kitchen.
I prepared this food for you. Go ahead and eat
Oh
it.
yeah.
Go
Oh my
ahead.
goodness. They gonna put you in the field, Mikey.
No, they're gonna have to put me down because I'm gonna try some stupid shit. I'm trying it. It may not work, but I'm trying it.
Yeah, I agree, and I agree, and I think that's something that people have talked about. I think Boyce Walk. I always bring him up because we kind of talk about these issues a lot. He was like, "You would have to kill me."
Thanks for tuning in.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I keep up with stuff. Unlike, Nikki, who hasn't seen a comedy special since what's the last comedy special you saw?
The last comedy special I saw inadvertently was a couple weeks ago. I was at this female's house who I shouldn't have been at, and I was.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord, I hope she doesn't see this. I was at this female's house, and
You're not getting a second date, all right? Nikki says no. Okay, don't stop calling.
She did. She low key called me yesterday though, and I was like, "Oh." She did low key kind of call me yesterday. I was like, "Oh my God, why are you calling me?"
Used to call me on my cell phone.
I don't need your love though. Not late night. But no, yeah. But no, she was watching like something called I don't remember. But yeah, she was watching something. But no, that's the last comedy special I saw, and it was inadvertent. And now Hotline Bling is in my head, and I hate you for it.
Hotline Bling.
Oh my God. My ex, when I was with a dude, he like I have problems getting up in the morning because like I hate to wake up, and
Hey, it happens to the best of
he
us. Oh, never mind.
he would play that fucking song to get me out of bed because he knew I hated it, and it would work.
I think you're welcome is is what needs to be said. Sounds like someone did you like my wife's alarm clock drives me insane. She's got like a Samsung S23
Not an iPhone.
dash 47 hut. I don't know. I don't fuck with Samsung. But it's like I was like, oh my God, turn it off. Get up and go. Get up. No, don't you snooze a fucking thing. Get that phone out of here.
Get that shit out of here. Well, I would rather hear that than Hotline Bling. Lord have mercy. See, Hotline Bling is horrible.
I'm a avid, like, active dreamer. So anything that's happening in the room, it's going in the dream.
Yeah.
So if Hotline Bling comes on as my alarm clock, and now I left space and now I'm in a club. And I'm just dancing my dream to this song.
Why not dance with the aliens in space to Hotline Bling?
Hey, you want to listen to my new Glip Glorp track? And then they throw it in there. And it's Hotline Bling. Like, I've heard this before. I can't place it though.
I have to briefly comment on something Maya put in the chat.
Oh no.
Didn't you hear about the slaves that had to whistle in the kitchen while they were bringing food to the house so the masters knew they weren't trying to get a taste? What? I didn't know about that shit. Still more comfortable than the field, though. That's what Mikey trying to give them. Listen, hey, you know what?
Hey, you like soul food?
You like soul? Oh Lord, yeah, soul food is the best.
Your soul gonna be leaving your body once you eat this. They'd say.
Oh my Monthia, where is your wife?
This is to die for. Throw my head back. Grits. Grits.
Yo, somebody said some blasphemous shit to me. Oh, it was that girl. She said some blasphemous shit to me about putting fucking sugar in grits. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a fucking sin.
I eat cream of wheat because I'm bougie.
Cream of wheat is not grits. I'll let you.
I don't like grits. I like cream of wheat.
Okay, that is blasphemous.
I don't like grits. I don't like it's.
I don't like grits. It's grits.
It's too gritty.
Grits are gritty. They're supposed to be.
I didn't grow up on grits. I grew up on cereal. Like I'm not from.
Thank you, Jirachi. Salt goes in grits.
I'm not from 1840. Why the fuck are y'all still eating grits? Eat cereal like a normal person.
I'm from Tennessee, bruv. Rep Tennessee, baby.
Everybody eats cereal.
I ate cereal. You can eat both.
Why? Cereal is clearly better.
No, it's not.
Stop.
You ain't got them. You ain't had them good butter cheese grit. You got to get the. Where are you from?
Frosted mini wheats, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops.
I ate those too. You don't have to eat one or the other exclusively. Where are you from, man? Canada?
Cookie Crisp.
It's Cookie Crisp. You gotta say it right.
They had how many grit commercials you seen?
Several.
You ain't never seen a commercial for grits.
No, I have. Quaker. Maybe that was oatmeal. Hold on a second.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no commercial for grits.
No. There ain't got to be no commercial for grits because
grits belong in the 19th century where they belong. Don't nobody need grits no more. Move on with your grits.
I love grits. They're so good.
Skate off with your grits.
Skate off with your grits. Kick rocks with your damn grits.
Don't nobody want no grits here, man.
Oh my God, dude. I'm from Tennessee. Okay. You must not be from the South because
I'm from St. Louis, but we had like running water and electricity. So we were like a little bit better than Memphis.
That's so true. Butter, cheese, grits, oh my soul. And she's from up north. So even she knows. Maya knows. Butter, cheese, grits. My daddy drives me crazy, but he makes the best grits ever. The best grits. Oh, now I want some damn grits.
You can't have it.
I know I can't. You know why? We're not going to go into it. But actually, I could just use Instacart, but I ain't about to have somebody pay somebody $10 to make me some damn grits. But
then what is the point of money if I can't use it to have someone bring me grits when I want them?
Listen.
Why have it?
Why have it?
What's the the point of all this if I can't do what I want?
I want some grits, man. But
What a fan.
no, I did I ever ask you? Okay, so black. I okay. I don't remember if I've asked you your story about how you became an atheist. Cause I always ask black people when I get them on the show, I'm like, yo, and I need to stop, tapping things. But excuse me. I'm like, yo,
Mm,
you're black in
yeah.
America. How did it happen? Because I know your family ain't atheist, and if they
No.
are, mm,
No, I'm pretty sure they're all still going to church. Pretty sure.
do they know
Well,
you're an atheist?
yeah.
Do they
But
care?
I've always been weird. I've always been the weird kid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we're kids needs Jesus too,
And I would
probably
be
more so.
and I would be sitting there in church with my nerdy ass like, Ark, huh?
Ark.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
Yo,
And
I
then,
always think it's wild to me how black people in the United States, when they get out of religion, I have mad respect for it though, because it's hard.
it
I
wasn't
feel
for
this
me
way.
because I'm built different. I'm built super maximum level weird, and I have no kind of like I don't even have a container for the fucks. Like I don't even have a storage unit for it. Like I don't even have one
A
for it.
storage unit.
I don't even have
You don't have
I don't
a
have a
you don't
like a
even have a
receptacle.
Tupperware.
Yeah, there's no receptacle for fucks in me. I don't if so and so said this and that. Cool. Well, you better
But
do
you
what I
do
tell you
know
to do.
you're gonna go to hell.
You better do what that says, or you're gonna, or it won't. I mean,
But you're gonna go
you
to
don't.
hell though, Mikey.
It's like
You know that.
they're like, well, do you know where you're gonna go when you die? I was like, I don't think you know either.
I do know it was revealed to me by Jesus,
Sure it was.
specifically, personally. And if
Mm-hmm.
you don't understand that or accept it, well, I just have to say,
I
I
guess we'll
respect.
just have to wait and see.
Right, exactly. But I
It's
always have mad respect for people who get out of it, though.
and then like as soon as I got my first job, well,
What was your first job?
my first on the books job, I was a
On the books.
officer on the books. I worked at Baskin Robbins.
I was gonna say marble slab because that was like one of my first jobs when I was in high school.
Yeah,
You
is that
worked
like
at
Cold
Baskin
Stone?
Robbins? Yeah,
Okay,
it's like Cold Stone, but
that shit
slightly
is
cheaper.
that shit is witchcraft, by the way. How the hell you
It's
make
not
ice
very
cream
good.
on a fucking piece of fucking that shit's I don't know. I don't know how y'all doing it. I don't need to know. It's not my
We make
business.
the ice cream in the back. Then they bring the
Uh,
ice cream to the front and put it on the cold stone, and then they put
you
the
didn't do the
mix-ins
stuff.
in.
You didn't
We
do like
did.
no, like where you pour the milk and then it freezes and it does the whole scrapey scrape thing. You didn't do that.
No, that's
Oh,
different. That's
I thought you was.
the
I was like, that's straight up witchcraft. How the hell you get something that cold? They be able to
that's what
look.
they do with the roller. They roll it,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's different. Isn't that I could be wrong, but isn't that like a traditionally like Chinese or Japanese cuisine or way of eating ice cream? I don't
They
think
got it all
that's
over the place now. I think it
I
started
thought
over
that
there, but they got it all over the place now.
Oh yeah, they definitely have it all over the place. I
Mm.
thought it did start. Okay, yeah. No, we make the ice cream in the back. Bring that shit up. What do you want? How many mixins do you want? They're
Uh,
$5 each. Put it in there. That's what she said. Mix that shit up. Throw it in a
yeah,
cone and send
I
your way
probably,
for 15
I,
bucks.
I probably will never have full use of my wrist anymore
Right.
from that fucking scooper, boy. If y'all like y'all are probably not aware of the fucking injuries you suffer at the ice cream
Yo,
shop.
fucking carpal tunnel up in this
Oh
bitch just
my
from
god.
scooping out that vanilla. It's like
Oh, what's that? There's no more Jamocha fudge ripple, whatever. I gotta go get one out of the deep freeze. Fuck. Because that motherfucker in the deep freeze, which is at 0 degrees, by the way. So it is very cold. Like,
Kelvin. Kelvin.
no, we like sometimes if we left the door open, it'd get up to like 5 or 6, but yeah, 0. That motherfucker was held. Man, you pull that big 400-pound tub the fuck up out of there, slab it on the thing. and then you put it down in the bin after you fucking chip all your front teeth because it
You
got caught on
fucked up
something.
my
It drags you in. You
you
fucked
fucked up my computer, dude.
So you finally get it down in there, and now the bitch done changed your mind. But then the next few ones, so it's all good. And that first scoop out of the perfectly level,
Oh, yes.
it is
Yeah.
the hardest substance. It's harder than vibranium. It's harder than everything. It is the hardest material.
Oh, they got the
only thing-
Wakandans trying to mine that shit.
The only thing that you have to help you is this cast iron or aluminum fucking shit fucking scoop, and it's you dunk it in warm
Did
water.
they
That's
put
the
it?
trick.
I was gonna say they put
That's
it in
the
the
trick.
water.
Hey guys, if you want to make sundaes at home, use warm water in between scoops. That's how you get the perfect ball to make the like little hot fudge sundae or the banana
That's
split.
that's the
You know,
goal.
that's your hot tip for today. But yeah,
There you go.
I remember just going, and I heard I was like, oh, ooh,
Does Baskin Robbins have workers' comp?
ooh,
Mm-mm.
that's they don't like that. Okay.
Oh no.
We're just gonna try to do this left. Oh nope, that one almost popped. I almost felt that one.
I was gonna say you're gonna have a compound fracture trying to scoop that ice cream out. That
Oh,
Jamocha
why?
chocolate ripple fudge.
Man. And then they take
Yo.
they always want to get the shit with peanut butter in it and make a milkshake out of it.
Oh
It's gonna
my
fuck up my
God.
machine for the next 37 hours.
Right.
How long I'm
Seriously,
gonna
what
clean this?
is that?
I'm gonna have to
You
soak
know
this
what?
bitch for like 10 minutes.
You just literally sent me, like, I am like smelling it. Like, I am in Marble
smell
Slab in Tennessee right now.
I can smell the cleaning solutions, and I can smell the little trough of water going down. I can hear
smell
it.
it. Yes.
Hear the little...
It's wild. And they always put on 50 Cent. Why? Why are they always playing 50 Cent at Marble Slab?
I'll take
Oh, this was like
candy shop.
it was like it was the other song about girl, something, hold me down, something I got loving for you. Like every time I hear that song, I'm
50
back
Cent.
in
He's from New York. I'm very regional with my hip hop.
We're regional. Who worthy of any hip hop comes out of Missouri? Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost Mikey.
Say one more thing about Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. One more again to my face.
Nelly?
One more again about Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. You weren't there when Country Grandma dropped. Okay, it was life-changing moment. It was so much fun. But I'm a conscious hip hop head, so I'm
okay.
Conscious hip hop. And Nelly,
who was not conscious at
Old
all.
Nelly.
Old Nelly. What happened to Nelly?
He went country.
What do you mean he went country?
He made a few country songs.
No, he stopped lying. You can't lie about shit like that.
Can somebody in the chat please confirm? Please.
Nelly doesn't make country. I remember he had that one song with Tim McGraw. That one single song.
He had a few songs with him.
Now that song's in my head.
I don't know. I don't remember it. So.
And it's all in my head.
Man, my headphones are all falling off.
Oh, there it is. He did that on fucking purpose. So I start singing that song.
Told you.
I can't sing at all, dude.
Sure you
can. And I can't
Everybody
dance.
Can sing. Everybody can sing.
I can't sing.
You have to learn. You have to learn how. But if you can talk, you can sing. It's the same thing. It's air going over your vocal cords. You just have to control it. And it takes a long time to control it. And it's easier for some people than others. Do you believe that there's a thing called talent?
Yes, and my talent is not singing.
I think talent is a myth.
What do you mean?
I think talent is a myth. I think your ability to learn new things is the only thing stopping everybody from being like a virtuoso at something.
But do you think some people are predisposed to be more successful at other things than?
Yeah, I'm a producer, so I have to be able to sit in front of my computer, in front of my DAW with a little keyboard, and listen to the same clip of music probably about 700 times.
Wow.
Most people, it would drive them insane. I like it. So everyone's like,
right.
Oh, so talented. I was like, you could do it too if you could suffer through all the bullshit that comes with it. But there's
I think talent.
That's the thing.
There are no shortcuts at all. Blood, sweat, and tears, one step, one punch, one round, Rocky. But what I'm saying is that some people are better at certain things than others. Maybe they have a predisposition to be talented. Like for my family, we're athletic, just athletic. Put us on a court, put us on a field. We can start automatically playing the sport. My ex fiance put him on a court, and it's hilarious
The ball
because
is over the backboard.
he can't even get the ball over there. He can't dribble. Like it's very funny, and it's like the poor boy, and it's like but like, but when it comes, Marcus can't dribble.
You gotta practice, Marcus. It's not gonna come easy for you because like a lot of stuff didn't come easy for me. Like I have ADD and I'm crazy and I'm rebellious and all that stuff. So when it comes to doing things that I don't want to do, it's very, very, very difficult for me.
But you're going to do the stuff that you're naturally predisposed to do, that you have a talent for.
The things I like. I like
but
to do. The I like to practice.
You like to have it. You have, but the things you like, you have a talent for them. That's maybe why you like them.
I like them, so I'm willing to put in the effort to get good at them.
Okay. I mean, okay, so talent doesn't mean like you're just born ready or born good at something. It means that you have the predisposition to be good at something, and then you have to put in the subsequent effort to master it. For like example, I fucking love Stallone. Stallone is a masterful storyteller. I'm going to talk about him, okay? And yeah, Creed 3 sucked. And I don't care if I'm the one person in the world who didn't like it. But he's a masterful storyteller. But he spent like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in the movie theater, working shitty jobs, writing, rewriting scripts, and putting in all that fucking work.
And still didn't make a good movie. Damn. What a waste.
What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? What are you saying?
I'm just stirring the pot.
You are stirring the pot, sir.
I'm sorry.
I'll
leave Sly alone. I'll leave Sly alone. You know he don't go by Sylvester. See, Nikki, you should have known. Sly.
I know he goes by Sly. Don't worry about it.
Him Sly.
I call him Sly too. Don't trust me.
You better call him Sly.
I'm gonna call him other things as well. He's 76. I don't know. He's 76. I don't care.
If you do call him anything, make sure you call him before like 5 p.m. because he will be asleep. Because he is very old.
He is extremely old and extremely hot. I don't care how old that man is. He's fine as fuck. What are you talking about? Sylvester? Oh. You haven't seen
after Sylvester, let me get your Mount Rushmore of actors and then actresses
that I'd bang.
Sure.
Actor Sylvester.
Okay, there's 4 heads on Mount Rushmore, so I'm gonna need
Rocky 4, Rocky 3, Rambo 4, and Rambo 3. 2 Rambos. 2 Rockies and 2 Rambos, and no Tulsa King. Anything where he's killing people with his bare hands. So that we'll just do all. Did you see that stupid Super Bowl commercial? Speaking of Stallone's face on a mountain, that's actually what the Super Bowl commercial was.
I gave up on football.
Okay, well,
that's another. Like I was the only person that cared that the NFL was being openly racist, and I'm like, yeah, we should boycott it. And then I turned around and nobody.
One person. I was like, you're the one person that boycotted the.
All you little fuck asses went straight back next season. Said, fuck you, Cap.
Of course.
Go to
so you don't even watch for like the commercials though, which were bad.
I was playing video games.
Okay, so you didn't see it. So this is really fucking stupid commercial with him, and his Rocky's face is on a mountain, and he and his 76-year-old self is climbing his own face. And then he himself sneezes himself off of himself into the ground. And his 3 plastic-laden accessories are commenting on it. And it's very weird and stupid. So Rocky 4, Rocky 4-3. I don't fucking know. Stallone. Maybe Idris Elba on a good day, but I am a lesbian. So there really is only one.
Did you watch Luther?
No, the last thing I saw with him was that lion movie with him fighting a
Cats?
lion.
Oh, that Predator. I'm like, you talking about Cats when he's Rum Tum Tigger?
He wasn't in Cats. Idris Elba was in Cats, bro. Stop that lie. There's no way. With James Corden?
He was
Don't
McIlvey.
stop.
Told you.
Oh, he was the antagonist. Wait,
He was-
Idris Elba can't sing.
How you know? He does literally everything. Him, The Rock, and who else was on my list for a while? I got this list of motherfuckers I need to chill out. You're in too many lanes at once. Jason Momoa was on there for a minute.
Yo, why is he next Fast and Furious?
You need to act or sing or do like you can't do everything all at once. You can't show up kickboxing one day and then DJing the next day and then shooting the next season of Luther the next day. Like, can you chill, bro? You're just making it hard. You gotta lower. You're raising the bar too high. There's regular ass motherfuckers out here.
I was gonna say, no, he put the work in, but
save some talent for the rest of us, will you?
Dude, these people work so fucking hard. I did not know that. What's his name? Jonathan, the dude from Creed and from Devotion. What's his name? Jonathan.
Dishonest Ape. Jonathan. My buddy.
I put Jonathan Creed and it gave me a picture of him, but it wouldn't show me what the fuck this man's name is. Jonathan Creed actor. What's his name, y'all?
Chat, come on, y'all. Help. Lean on
Majors.
Your chat. That's why they're there.
Jonathan Majors. Oh, yeah. So Jonathan Majors went to Yale and has a master's degree from Yale. And I think that's dope. Like, some people are super fucking just really just disciplined, but but Stallone's one of those people. He's fucking disciplined and they work really hard.
Yes,
and I respect that shit.
I'm being a little hyperbolic with the talent thing, but I say all of that to say, if you think that there is something that you cannot do, how hard have you tried?
Exactly. You can do anything.
Literally, whatever the fuck you want to do.
And that's why, right. And that's why Stallone's such a hero of mine, is because he had nothing. His face fucking paralyzed. This man had nothing, poverty, abusive household, parents dumped him, and he took the fucking planet. And I just respect that because I respect that because I mean, I hate to sound cliche, but as a Black woman with a family that's not supportive, I feel very, very disadvantaged. And I am, but that's not an excuse. It's just not a fucking excuse. If homeboy can go from the gutters of Hell's Kitchen, New York with a paralyzed face and his parents dumping him in 13 foster care homes to statues across the planet, then anyone can do anything. You just got to bust your... But he works extremely fucking hard, though. It's very... His work ethic is sick. It's really ridiculous. Like, his workouts are like 2-a-days.
Look, listen, let me tell you something. That requires way more showering than I'm comfortable doing in one day. All that working out. My lotion budget doesn't cover that. I can't just be Rambo, your lotion budget. I can't just keep working out, showering, lotioning up, working out, showering, lotioning up. I'm just me spending 30% of my day putting on lotion, and I just can't.
I didn't even think about that shit. Well, I'm
gonna be alligator McGillicuddy over here.
I was gonna say, but you though, yo, Stallone is white and probably doesn't have ash like we do.
Yo, white people be ashy. You just can't see it right away. They can be. He Italian. Seen him do a little Parmesan, start flaking off. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh god. Oh Lord.
Hit you with this. It ain't much in here. I gotta smack the bottle upside down to get the little circle around my hand. I can use
get that.
I'm gonna put that on your arm and help you out.
Hey, when you get $16 million a movie, you could buy a tub of lotion and have someone follow you around with it.
I have to soak in that bad boy at night.
Like tank. If he's not fucking a child. But yeah, there's just a lot.
But a long answer to your question. I worked at Baskin Robbins, And
Ah,
because I worked at Baskin Robbins, I didn't have to go. If I worked on Sunday, I didn't have to go to church. So I was like,
oh.
Jamila, can you schedule me every Sunday?
Jamila,
Thanks.
is that her name? Was that her
Yeah.
name, Jamila?
Yeah, Jamila and Zahur. Like, and actually that job
Jamila
was
is a whore. Oh no.
Jamila and Zahur. They were
Oh,
they were Pakistan. They were an elderly Pakistani couple that owned the place. So they were
oh, I thought you said Jamila was a whore. I was like, oh, that's
no, that
disrespectful.
was the other girl that worked there. She was the whore.
Oh, she was a
Um,
whore.
but
The
it was
the 31 flavors all coming out of her, huh?
a different flavor every week dropping off at work.
Oh
Um,
no.
but that was like right after, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years after 9/11, and
Oh yeah.
it was very good
Damn.
for young American me
Young
to
American. Oh,
to
got that
work,
exposure.
yeah, to work for Muslims and
Yeah.
to watch her pray, and he would leave and go to the mosque to pray and stuff like that. So it was, I
Really?
didn't know what was going on. You know, I'm coming here so I can get out of church, and I'm in here with these Muslims, and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm really fucking doing
Hmm.
like, oh, I'm not going to
You
church.
were.
Yeah,
Were there
and they
any
were
crazy
cool.
people? Of course they're
They were
cool. Like,
mad cool, and I was like, yo, why are we watching Team America like do all this fucking wild shit about Muslims when they're really, wow, I hope no one makes a movie like that about me. Oh, I should probably change my ways. So yeah, just like exposure to people that are different than you is kind of the best way to
it's
get people out of
pivotal.
their old dogmas and bullshit. And I didn't look, so when I
Yeah.
looked at them, I didn't look at them and think, oh, these people are definitely going to hell because they're Muslim. I was just like, they trust me.
Mm,
That's
that's
new. That's new for me.
that's
Wow.
critical.
They trust me with responsibilities, and they know that I'm going to take care of it. They know that I'm going to lock up. They know that I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? They have faith
Interesting.
that I'm going to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And that's way more of a message than whatever they could have said about coming to the mosque or doing anything like that. And no, they just were good people to me, and that kind of broke me out of that slightly Islamophobic bullshit that everybody was
Mm,
feeling after the towers came down. So shout out to
yeah.
Jamila and Zahur, who are probably very dead. They were very old. But shout out to y'all. What do you want me to say? Oh, they're
Pour one out
100.
for Jamila and Zohar.
Yeah, they're 102 years old today. Like, what,
They
they
might
were
be
very,
shit. Oh, they were very old.
man, he smoked like a chimney. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, that's incredibly important. I think that also kind of translates to like Christians who are around atheists and other people who
Mm-hmm.
don't align with their beliefs. Because I was talking to my little sister, my youngest sister, a month or so ago when my mom was in the hospital, and she was talking about how getting out of our home allowed her, even though she's a Christian and one of the sweetest people ever, how getting out of her home allowed her to not only have more open views regarding other people who weren't Christian, but also other Christians as well who didn't align with the ideas that
Mm-hmm.
she was taught growing up. And she went to college, which is usually where it happens, and got to meet a variety of people and starting to realize the world isn't necessarily as black and white as I was taught.
Yeah.
And that's really important. And I think that's why people who live in really super rural areas really struggle with that because you got to go a long way to see someone that doesn't look like you, especially
Right.
in Tennessee, Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down the plains. Like you don't see nobody unless they come through, which
Yeah.
we would, but I mean, not that there's not people of color in Oklahoma, but there's just
Well, there
it's
used to
very
be a lot
limited.
more, but then y'all blew up our towns.
You know
Remember?
what? My second cousin died in that shit.
In the Tulsa bombings.
Oklahoma City, It was Oklahoma City bombings.
It was Tulsa too. I mean, there was like 3 or 4 like predominantly black cities that are just not on the map anymore.
I don't think. Ooh,
Greenville.
Maya, what did you say about somebody mentioned black cities that were underwater now because they
Yeah,
were
that was
like
Maya.
flooded out? There was Maya. Yo, that fucked with me when I saw that. And she said like Central Park used to be a black community, and I saw Central Park
Yeah.
on TV the other day, and oh no, and I was like watching Creed, and one of the previews had Central Park in it, and I was like, oh my god, that's the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit, dude. But the Tulsa massacre. Okay. Yeah, there's so a lot of things, especially about Black history. Like people ask me, have you seen Roots? No. Have you seen The Color Purple? No. Have you seen the 13th Amendment? No. I can't watch shit like that because it stresses me out. It makes me it really stresses me the fuck out. And the most recent thing I saw was that movie with Regina Hall called Master, where she was a master at like a Harvard Yale-esque college.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this ghost that was supposedly haunting.
Y'all lost me. They always gotta throw some ghosts and shit. Why can't it just be a story? It's always gotta be.
It is. That's the thing though. The ghost, I mean, spoiler alert, the ghost is racism. And the reason that the women in that room are killing themselves is because they continue to put black women in that room, and the racism becomes so extreme that the black women kill themselves, but they think they built this lore around the occurrence, making it seem like it's a ghost. But it's really the racism gets so bad that the black girls kill themselves. Yeah. But they did do a pretty decent job trying to make it seem spectral, but it wasn't.
There's a really it's intense. I'm gonna warn you up front. It's called Them. And I can't remember who made it.
Them?
Who the director was.
Why does that sound familiar?
It was about the black family that left the South. It was during the Great Migration when we all left. It was after the slaves were freed and we all boogied out of the South, and we all went to like Memphis.
1954?
We all went to Memphis and Chicago, St. Louis, Milwaukee. Everybody left. Everybody left the South in large numbers, and they went. It came out in 2021. Make this.
It's on Amazon. A TV series.
It's like I don't. It's only It's only like 7 or 8 episodes. It's not that long.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna spoil anything. But shit went bad for them down in the South.
Shit! Shut up. This bitch always listening.
So they moved to Compton.
Oh, that's a great place to go.
Compton was all white.
Pretty.
Compton was all white back then.
Until the white flight when they left.
Well, this is the first black family moving in.
I'm so sorry. Who is this actress? I think you just fucked my life up. Deborah
Ayorinde.
Oh, Mandia.
Mm-hmm. See, my bad.
Something about
my fault. That's my fault.
Damn, she's like
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that thirst warning. I didn't know.
She's the meaning of life. Women like this are the absolute meaning of life. Like that is just wow.
Her name's Lucky in the show.
Honey money. Honey money. Honey money. Oh Lord, I need money. I need more than that.
The description here says a black family moves to an all-white Los Angeles neighborhood where malevolent forces next door and otherworldly threaten to taunt, ravage, and destroy them. Now, my wife is white, and we sat down and watched the shit together, and we were both like, "Ooh,
oh my god!"
And it's not like there's a couple of like slashy, gory things, but they're pretty mild. But it's mostly the psychological stuff, like the guy coming back from war, and he's an engineer, and he's coming back from war, or an architect. He comes back from the war, and how he has to work with all white people at this firm.
Oh my god! Why did you do this to me, Mikey?
The disrespect, and I think that is like if there's a pyramid of like a food pyramid of black folk. The bottom square, the bottom section is respect. We don't tolerate disrespect. We don't like disrespect. And it's just so you can almost taste the rage in this man who has to keep his mouth shut through all this shit. It's very eye opening, and it kind of, I don't know. It's really good. You should check it out. And now you see your girl is in there, so now you're gonna have to watch it over on Amazon.
See, I'm about to go do some push-ups, and I'm about to
For what?
buy some more stock, and I'm gonna go.
There's nothing wrong with you, Nikki. Stop trying to change yourself.
Oh, no. Okay, all right. No, you're right. There isn't. But I'm sorry. You want a chick like this, you gotta get your shit together, okay? You cannot just be going after women like that and not have some fucking pride.
How do you think I got a cute wife? You gotta be funny or charming or
that's true.
Good. You just gotta trap them. You ain't gotta chase them.
Where's
Why
your
you
wife?
working out? What you working out for? You gonna run them down? What are you gonna do?
Yes.
What do you need strong legs for? You know, run a marathon to prove your love? Like, come on, just
this
nice
woman. What?
People
no, but you have to. I mean, so the one thing about being a lesbian, I have to compete with straight men. So I have to show, and this is why I have to compete with straight men, because most women who are lesbians, especially in the Black community, used to be with men. So there's always, especially like their babies' fathers. There's usually a lot of women have kids, which is fine. I would love to raise another like man's children. I could do 1,000 times better, but like you still have to compete, right? And then you have to compete with other lesbian women as well, who are the more provisional types. So you had a girl like that running around the lesbian community or running around the world, period. You got to do something to get her attention. You just can't be like, I'm funny.
Have you started starting rumors about other people? Just a thought. I mean, I'm just throwing ideas. If you don't like it, you throw it right back. I'm just saying. You could just make up some shit with whoever she's with.
You can, but then there's going to be, I agree. You got to play. But like, this woman is not.
A relationship on lies.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's healthy. We should definitely start there. I think that's
I thought you wanted to win. Oh, now you got morals all of a sudden.
Oh, no. Winning is important.
Then win.
But I don't want
lie
to
about her current mate. Just make up some fake stuff saying like, oh, he's been in my DMs like crazy.
No, probably someone else's DMs.
I'd never disrespect a beautiful angel flower like you like that.
Beautiful angel flower?
And then you got it. Just lie. That's what men do. Just lie.
You know what's really interesting, though, as I have started to date or just kind of come into who I am, I have definitely realized that men, like yeah, dude. I've gotten called so many things now that I used to call dudes. It's so wild. It's so fucking wild. Like, you're such an asshole. I'm like, okay. I don't hate it. I ain't mad at it. I want this. I want that. I'm not doing this until you do this. And the whining, there's a lot of whining. And I'm like, wow, I used to do this to dudes. I want this now. Why don't you give it to me? Like, wow, it's wild. So
care how I want it.
I want it now.
I got lucky. My wife is pretty chill. She's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Let me here. I'm gonna make everybody cry here. This is a heartwarming story about how Mikey met Mrs. Famine.
I think Nikki was an oligarch in her last life.
Confirmed.
Why do people keep telling me shit like that? I have gotten, you are a white man inside of a Black woman's body screaming to get out. I have gotten, you are a man and you are a colonizer. I'm like, why? Because why do you say that, Maya?
Maya be like that though.
I was an oligarch in the past. Okay, y'all. When I hear these things, I appreciate them, but my life doesn't reflect how I feel on the inside.
It's okay.
I might be, as my friend says,
you got reincarnated, broke and black and a woman. You all kinds of mad right now. You used to be a rich white oligarch. You came back like, fuck.
What happened?
This is not. None of this is right. I still like women, but. Damn, everything is wrong.
Where's my money? Where is my sense of self?
Where the hell all my
Self
money go?
dominance and power, and why do I walk into a room and like what is it that people they're picking up on something and I like it. I like the attitude. Like the attitude's there, but the life isn't there yet. And it's like the life ain't there. I gotta get there, man. Y'all can't be saying I'm this and like you are this, this, and this, and me not have the life to at least fucking like show that shit.
That's like,
okay, I was an oligarch in a past life. Where's my fucking money?
Where y'all
work ethic.
Y'all need to make sure you go to patreon.com/beatthecult podcast. Did you start it yet?
I did start. It's patreon.com/beatthecult. I did start that. Yes.
There you go. So you can help restore Nikki's oligarch funding. It's all missing somewhere.
Where the fuck is this? Or you can just go to my GoFundMe and help me get a fucking Honda Accord. Because I ain't an oligarch, apparently. Shit.
Because the Kia boys got to her car.
No, it was a Mazda, bruv. That's why everybody was so mad. The police, my landlord, my insurance person, they were like, did you drive the Kia? I'm like, yo, bruv, I drove a Mazda. They're like,
you couldn't.
Ain't nobody stealing your shit? I'm like,
you couldn't pay me to get a Kia these days. The motherfuckers jacking your shit with a USB port? Nah, I'm good.
That's what made me so mad. They were like, you drove a Kia? I'm like, no, a Mazda. They're like, no one's stealing Mazdas. I'm like, well, somebody's stealing Mazdas because my shit got stolen. And yes, that Bible was on the fucking dashboard. And it was fucking hilarious. I was like, that is so funny.
You had a Bible on the dashboard when they took it?
Yes, I went to, if that big ass Bible. I think I was going to take it to the police station. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to, who cares?
They tossed that bitch straight in the back seat.
No, they put it on the dashboard, dude. It was right on the dashboard. You can see the picture. It's right on the dashboard.
They just left it up there?
They just left it up there. Left a bunch of kids' toys in there. It smelled like weed. And they left the license plate on there. I was really stupid as hell and left my birth certificate in there. I left mail in there. My ex sent me a credit card and left that in there too. They didn't take any of that shit. That's how I know some. And I'm like, how am I so stupid to get my car stolen by stupid ass people? What the fuck? Because the first thing I would have done was taken the goddamn license plate off. I would have taken all the intellectual, or not intellectual property, but I would have taken all the
identifying markers,
identifying information, all of it. I put fraud alerts and everything. I'm like, God, no. I'm like,
couldn't be me.
And just drove into a fucking wall. And I'm like, that's why I need a car. That's why I need a fucking car.
I didn't hear the whole story. I thought they stole it and then
they stole it.
Found.
They did find it.
Oh, it just wasn't in the same condition.
It was not in the same condition. I put the picture up on the GoFundMe. You can see it like this. Well, I didn't get a good picture because of the way there was a Kia partner.
If you stealing somebody's car, you better need the car and don't break the car. Now you gotta steal another car.
They left keys from other cars they'd stolen in my car. It was dumb as fuck. I felt so stupid. I was like, oh my God, I wanted to think I was an intelligent person. But some ratchet ass individuals, I'm not going to say the word I want to say, but some ratchet ass individuals came up and walked into or just took the car. And but if I was an oligarch, what happens? Oh, you stole my car? That's cool.
Have G's bring another one around. I didn't really like that one anyway.
You know what? I'm feeling like a 2023 Mercedes wagon today. That's how I feel. I'm just gonna get one of those.
I can't justify buying expensive things anymore because I grew up broke. And after you grow up broke, you really see money differently. So when someone says like, "Oh yeah, this car is $100,000," and in my head I see I can get $20,000 cars for that,
or a house.
Yeah, I guess
it's not the best house, but you can get a house.
Well, if we're just talking cars, it's like I could just get like a $10,000 car and put like the most ridiculous subsystem in it.
You get 10 Elantras for that shit.
And then it would be like 20 grand. Like I could put 30 grand into just the stereo.
Yeah.
Wow. I could just get
like my friend did. She put a fucking Yo, that's what I think too. And that's why I'm so mad. I'm like, yo, bro, why is it so yo, I'm just trying to that's not so yeah, that oligarchical internal white male energy y'all keep
Mhm.
saying I represent, that's great, that's dope. But
But
those are not the people who are trying to get a $5,000 not yeah, $5,000 clunker just to get through the next year. So if we could just manifest that,
manifest destiny.
can I just if that's what I am, can I be that? Like really?
Can I
I
have
just
it?
can I have it? Can I have it? Oh, they stole. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. I got you. Just go straight to the because what I really want is I want the same car but like 5 years newer. That's what I really want. Want a 2020 or 21 Mazda CX-5. Those are sexy as fuck. Hmm.
I'm not a big Mazda guy, but I don't want to upset you again.
I
You know,
wasn't either, and I saw that gorgeous Mazda CX-5 and was like, "Ooh, that's sexy."
it's like it's
That's
calling
as
to me.
almost that's almost as sexy as that female you just that what's her name? Oh, I said female. It's canceled.
Same.
Deborah Olia. Yeah,
Yeah, you go. That's okay. You'll learn to say her name. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
now we'll figure it out. She's unbelievable. But yeah, I can't roll up to her in my new little Honda Civic. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Won't you just pop up in here for us? Say hello. Where you go? What you call them?
First,
Don't call.
let me give you
Please don't
some.
do that.
Let me give you some dating advice. I've dated women my entire life. Um,
Lucky. I
and
wish I
and
could
let me
say the
tell you, the
same.
first thing you should do is ignore them. Drives them incredibly
That's not even
insane.
a joke, though. That's not even a fucking joke.
After you ignore them, start doing something. They'll come interrupt you. Ice broken.
Yeah, that's not even a joke.
It
Um,
works.
it works. One thing I've noticed is like women like assholes. They love that shit. I don't know why. They love that. It's like, and I'm not even intentionally. I'm not intentionally an asshole. Okay, sometimes I am, but like I'm not like trying to be a dick. I'm just being like I feel you're overreacting. I feel like you're not behaving in a way that I want to, like at that point. So, but they're just like, I don't know, man. I'm much happier now than I've ever been. And I think it's because I've always had this energy, but it doesn't really work if you're masquerading as a straight woman and you're a lesbian trying to date straight men. And a lot of straight men don't like that kind of, hey, this is my house. I'm going to come in and take your shit type of energy.
Yeah, they're weird.
Some might, some might. But I remember posting this question on my Twitter like a couple months ago. Excuse me, men, do you care if your wife or woman or female, if you're with straight men, do you care if she makes more? And a lot of men were saying they didn't, but a lot of females were like, yo, that's a lie because whenever I've tried to date men and said that I made more, they got really upset about it.
Yeah, but you can't rub it in his face.
Right. And that's something some dudes said. They were like, okay, she makes more, but it wasn't the problem that she made more, it's that she was rubbing it in my face.
Yeah, you can't belittle the man about it. I mean, even if we're broke, we're still proud. Damn it! Like, I still got. Let me have some dignity while I'm broke.
Agreed. And I think that's the thing is that if you're like my thing, like I was always taught when I was being raised as a straight lady that you would have to like if he's not there, you're supposed to support him in getting there. But I was not that type of person because that's not how I was raised. Like I was raised to be like super fucking critical and like if you're like super punitive and if you're not pleased with yourself or the person around you, you're just like, hey, why aren't you doing this? You should be, whatever. So my poor ex fiance, this poor sweet passive man, caught the worst because I was like, I want you to be tougher, and instead of actually being endearing and nurturing and kind, that's just not my style. So
Yeah,
sorry,
and
Marcus.
and it's weird because like me and my wife have a very important first rule. She doesn't tell me what to do. I don't tell her what to do.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's fair.
So if we
That's
need to
actually
have a
dope.
discussion about something, like that is number one. If you tell me what to do, I'm going to do the opposite as hard as I can because fuck that.
Reactance. Yeah.
Because I'm petty and who the fuck do you think you are?
I
So
understand that.
we start on this mutual like level of what are you doing over there? Okay. Well, I'm gonna be over here. Let me know when you want to do something together. And then we do that. And we just kind
That's
of give each
fair.
other our she likes Beat Saber. I'm not gonna go up there and be like, hey man, what you doing? Why are you playing Beat Saber? Why don't you take care of the kitchen instead of playing Beat Saber? I'm not gonna. She's playing
Take
Beat
care of the
Saber.
kitchen.
Let her have her fun. She's relaxing
Right.
after work. Let her do her thing. And then when I'm doing my thing, she'll poke her head in, flash a titty, and keep it moving. I'm like, hey, appreciate you.
Right.
You're the real MVP.
You the real MVP? Oh God. You know what? Okay, Azalea. All right, Azalea. You know what? I'm going to comment on that. So Azalea's comment says, I sure damn hope my future wife makes more than me. LOL. I do not give a shit who makes more. Thank God I'm a lesbian. Okay, Azalea. Maybe this is why people say what they say about me, but I want to make more. I want to provide. I want to protect.
Why?
I want to be the one because I feel that no one can protect my home or myself more than like better than me. So I don't trust anybody to make more than me. I don't trust anybody to protect my home because I feel like I do it best. And I think there's pride in that. I think there's pride in providing
So,
and for your family.
so you want to know the one thing that's gonna stop you from getting with homegirl is that you can't be with her because she makes more money than you.
No, that's not true.
How can
It's
you be
more of an
together because
energy.
you want to provide for her and you can't?
I can provide for her,
But she has
but
her
she can
own.
make more. No, she can definitely have her own. And that's where I have to be specific because that's what I would like to do. But providing isn't necessarily just paying for everything either. Protecting isn't just like paying for or protect, it's about like she can make more. But the thing at the end of the day is that it's my income that is the foundation of our well being because I want her to feel that she doesn't
So
have to worry. I don't
so
want her to have to
so
worry.
so love cannot be monopolized.
No, it can't, but I feel like there's no. I'm not talking about love. Like
No, hold
love
on.
is
That's how you show love. I'm deciphering you here. That's how you show love is you want people to feel safe and secure and well while in your company, and you're going to do what is necessary to make sure that happens.
yes, I do.
But if you monopolize that, how is the other person supposed to show their love if you won't let them because you're too busy showing your love?
I mean, there's ways that she can show her love. I mean, I wouldn't
That's how
expect
you like
to.
to do it. And what if that's the way that's I think that's why a lot of people, I know the love languages thing, people say it's off kilter and shit
I
like
don't
that,
do
but
the love language.
it makes a lot of sense because how you express love to people and how you receive love from people is not always the same. Like
No, I don't think.
I'm a works guy too. Like I like to do stuff for my wife.
Yes,
I like
I'm acts of service. That's what they
yeah,
call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Acts of
I
service.
like to make sure that she's got what she needs and that she's set up on the couch and
It's
her
kind of your
belly's
kind of your
kind of
job.
well, I mean, a lot of guys. She's in some of these mom groups on Facebook. A lot of you guys out there are fucking striking out.
Yeah, y'all are
Y'all are
slacking, dude.
fucking good.
You guys have the ability to make a child and get a woman pregnant, and you don't take responsibility for it. You have this privilege to be able to actually like
I'm talking about
run a
I'm talking about
home
the
and
husbands. I'm talking about the husbands and the boyfriends.
I know
Like they're just bad at being supportive.
bad at being men.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because
some
let
women
me tell
like
you
bad men.
something.
They just like
They
garbage. They just eat
that's
garbage.
true. And it's not
bad people.
but that's so true. But I've noticed this trend, especially even in the lesbian community with like masculine women who will act like dudes. They'll just like they won't work. They'll sit on the couch. They make her do everything. There's no honor in that. There's honor in being a provider, a protector, and taking care of your wife and your children. And she can do what she can work. She can jump off. She can do whatever she feels. But at the end of the day, when the robbers break into the house, I mean, I want her to, if she wants to, no, take the kids and leave.
Run,
I'll take
baby.
care of it.
I'm running.
Take the children.
No, they
take the fucking children.
We'll make more. Run.
Well, I can't, and that's where the privilege comes in. As men get to do that. When, yeah,
Leave
like
them behind.
Leave the damn kids, right?
There's no time.
Well, like oh no, oh yeah, Maya. A lot of women think a man will change when they get married and have a kid. I
Oh
remember my
no.
mother told me that whatever problems you have before marriage will be emphasized tenfold after.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, don't. But like men drop the ball. Like you have all this privilege. Like society naturally expects you to lead, naturally expects you to be like take charge of your home, and you don't take pride in that shit. Like protect the people close to you. Make sure they're okay. And I didn't grow up in a home where I mean, my dad fulfilled the roles like making sure we had a house and all. I mean, and he was very
Hmm.
successful, but he didn't like provide that emotional support. This past couple months, this man's acting a fool, and
He
I'm
may not
like,
know. He may not know how.
well, there's reasons for that, I'm sure, but I'm in that
because
era.
because we're not taught to be responsive and reactive to like our partner. We're taught to do a thing all the
Yeah,
time, and then the women will flock to us like bees to honey. Like that's what's supposed to happen.
and it
That's what
does in a lot of cases
that's
too,
that's what we're taught, and then it works probably 30-40% of the time. Meanwhile, the divorce rate's over 50%. You know what I mean? So
especially
it
in our
that's
community. It's
but
really
that's
bad.
but that's not how people work.
No, that's true.
Like
And
you
when I
can't
get
come
married, I
to
don't want to
like
get divorced. I don't want to get divorced. I would really
yeah.
prefer not to. But it's I always say, unless someone's cheating or beating, do the best you can. You know. Um, but excuse me, yeah, yo, like there's honor. There's just honor in being to protect people. There's honor in protecting people you love. I don't know why.
But they might want to protect you too.
Oh, please. I can't protect you unless I have protection myself. Like, yeah, like I can't do all of it on my own. And that's what's been tough about the past month or so. It's like you look at family, you're expecting them to kind of show up and show out, and they don't. Like, you're like, oh shit. Like,
Mhm.
and my little brother is dope. He's like the one person who like
Little
came
brothers are
through
the shit.
hard. My Michael, I love you so much. You are the most incredible person in the world and my favorite person in the world.
I'm gonna pretend
And
you're my sister and you just said that to me.
is your name? Oh. That's right. Your name is Mikey.
Yikes. Nobody tell her.
Black men have high divorce rates. I found it interesting that black women have lower divorce rates when they date outside of the race. But yeah, Maya, why? Oh wait, is marriage for white people? I bring up that book all the fucking time. Read that shit. Black men do have higher divorce rates and um, higher rates of infidelity, generally speaking. But it does seem like
People
marrying
just keep
outside of
throwing themselves at us. We can't help it.
especially
And
black women because if you're an educated because I didn't know 50% of black men dropped out of high school. I did not know that. I had no idea. So and black women are trending higher in education and we're less likely to marry outside of the race. So you find a black man who has like a master or a bachelor's degree, a good job and a good car, you're like
check
that's
the
why
locks.
Atlanta.
Check the locks on the door because they coming.
Mhm.
They coming. They want them.
Yeah, Maya, that shocked me too. Yeah, Maya, it's I did not know that because in my family, dropping out of high school is not even.
Oh yeah, that wasn't an option.
No, what are you
Not even
talking
an
about?
option.
Not
Not
going to
even close to being an
college.
option.
Like college was mandatory. I mean, you had to go to college. So, but there's honor in it. It's just weird to me. So yeah, it's really weird. And I was talking to Mikey before we came online, live on stream, and I was telling him, and he brought up an interesting point, which I agree with
Hmm.
is that I was raised to
Yeah.
be the Proverbs 31 woman. You did. I
Me?
was raised to be the Proverbs 31 woman. I was raised to be submissive to my husband, take care of my wife, or my wife, my husband, my children, my home. And I was like, no, never, ever in my fucking life. But I want the Proverbs 31 woman. And Mikey said, pay attention to the culture and upbringing. And I agree with you. I agree. I was raised in
I
the
don't remember
South.
saying that.
Mikey said it. He's a genius.
I didn't say that. She made that up. False accusations, libel,
False
slander.
accusations of Mikey giving me
I
a
didn't say that.
self-reflective point of reference, but
I didn't say that. She made that up. Don't listen to her, y'all. She's been hitting the sauce a little early today. So
no, I wasn't.
Clink, 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 clink. What you talking about? Clink, clink. What? What? Clink.
But you did make a good point about culture, and that's true. Being
So
raised in the South,
do you feel like you're
yeah,
still a part of Black culture, even though you're atheist and lesbian?
define Black culture. Like BET's the culture, or how do you mean?
See, explaining it would take your answer away, now wouldn't it?
Yes, because I live in the Southeast. Because I'm Black, I can't get away from it. Like even though I'm a Black, even though I'm an atheist and like not in the church, I'm still Black as hell, man. Like my vernacular, I can't speak the way I speak on camera like I speak in my life. Like there's no way. Um, I can't. I'm. There's more to being African American. It's more about the. I mean, your ancestors were fucking. Yeah. No, I am. I'm just not. Who was I listening to that was talking about taking Black cards away? Like the second you don't know. Oh, Abba and Preach. Have you heard of them?
Bro, man, I'm so sick of Abba and Preach. First of all, they're Canadian.
What they do to?
First of all,
no. He's from Abba's from Ethiopia. Preach is from Haiti. They just happen to live in Canada. You okay? So what did Abba and Preach do to piss you off? Because I know a lot of Black women aren't happy. Okay, I feel you.
They're not. Look, they're not American Blacks.
No, but they have a lot of experiences with race and racism.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, oh yeah, Maya, you're getting code switch, Nikki.
Yeah,
you're getting over the phone interview, Nikki. Hello. Yes, my name is Nicole. I saw your job posting on the internet, and I was so hoping to be considered for the position. I definitely know how to comport myself in an environment with which I am consistently interacting with Caucasians, and I hope that I can get a salary that's worth it. Yeah, dude, listen. Like code switching, that's how you're taught to survive. You can't pop up on an interview. Hey, what's up, my nigga? How you doing, bro? Yo, check it. Yo. So what I was hoping is that yo hiring or what? When I show up, what's up? Oh, that's your girl. Your girl fine as hell.
Hey, that's your wife?
That's your oh shit. Yo, your wife fine as fuck, nigga.
Hey, she got a sister?
Yes.
Or y'all into it? Never mind. We'll talk after.
I'll just take her and her sister, man. You ain't gotta worry about it. I got you.
Hey, I'll get that.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't worry about it. You're in good hands now.
I got 99 problems and your bitch is one.
Hit me.
Hit me.
When I start.
Yo, when I start. Wait, what? Security? Why? Yo, nigga, don't touch me. Nigga, don't get the fuck up off me. Don't touch me.
Hands off the merchandise.
Hands off.
And then you got to immediately start installing the security guard's clothing. Like, man, get these Walmart boots up off of here, boy. I didn't even get no Doc Martens up in this boy. Man.
Yo, get your Dockers off me, nigga. Yes, the N-word.
Get these Pro Wings off me. You remember Pro Wings?
I don't.
Pro Wings were sad. Pro Wings were sad.
Oh shit! Yeah, damn, that's a throwback.
I had Pro Wings.
I
got made fun of. My mom didn't know that they were gonna get me made fun of. She's like, I got just the new show. I was like, no, mama.
Yo, I used to wear Keds. You remember them hoes back in the day? Keds and Jordan.
Keds is back. What you talking about?
What?
The Keds, the little flats. You know what I'm saying? The little flat with the little light. Yeah.
Yo, those things used to be like $10 on for the blue light special at Kmart. Now they're expensive. Now they're
everything. Blue light at Kmart.
Yo, you remember the blue light special at Kmart?
Yeah, I remember them hard ass. I remember them hard ass Shaq shoes that fucked my whole foot up. Don't try to hoop in some Shaqs.
Yo, it's made for people with like a size 15 or a shoe or bigger.
The shoe is this wide. Like, why y'all? You know, my foot can fit in there.
That's ironic because you would think it would be much wider.
Whole sides of my foot is chafed, red. Shit.
That's hilarious. Yeah, like old school. But yes, code switching is incredibly important, and that is how we interact. So so basically the vernacular that I use outside of, job interviews, stuff like that. Yes, I mean, I'm still a Black woman. I just don't necessarily fall into all of the stereotypes or
The trope.
categories. The tropes, exactly. Um, but yeah, you should be able to, like, the N word, or that word is very commonly used in, even with like heavily, highly educated Black people. Seriously, like, it's
Yeah.
not even, it has nothing to do with that. It's just kind of how we talk. And some don't say it, and that's fine. But I have a friend who uses, she's Black, she's like hard ER. And it's funny. It's funny because like she's using it in a way to like make a point. But what are you talking about Chris Rock? There's Black people and then there's Negroes, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So that's like a trope. Like with us, and it is like it, but I've been told my whole entire life, you talk white, you talk too proper, you think you're
Mm-hmm.
white, bunch of shit like that. And that's how we, oh, pull out this all stops with cops. Okay, so I was in Chattanooga this past weekend. Maya just in this comment, she made a good point. I was in Chattanooga this past weekend. I went up there because like I was very stressed. I had a rental for like a few days, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to my favorite bookstore. I'm gonna decompress, buy a couple books. That I know that's what okay, speaking of like my Black card, right?
I was about to say,
Like,
speaking of the whitest thing you could think of, I was like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I need to go to my favorite used bookstore.
and I
Get some
want to be
avocado
there.
toast. I'll be right back.
I don't think they even have avocado toast in Chattanooga, but I got pulled over, and this for the first time in like forever. And the cop was white, inevitably. It's Tennessee. And I'm just like talking to her. And she's just like
Oh no.
completely non threatened. I have a whole stack of fucking books in the back of the car. She just looks at me. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. This is a rental. She's like, you don't have any, you don't have any documentation at all. So I pull out an Enterprise like COVID-19 like flyer, and I'm like, this is how we are preparing our cars for COVID-19. We'll be utilizing. She's like, you know what? Let me just have your license. Walks back, comes back. This is a warning. She's like, just slow down. I'm like, girl, you have no idea what happened to me this past week. And then she's just like, okay.
She's like, I also didn't ask.
I didn't
slow down out there.
This was her behavior. But like you gotta, but like when you get pulled over by the cops, what you gonna do? Hey, what's up? What are you trying to pull me over? What the fuck? Like, no, you have to code switch, and it saves your life. Be a Karen with the cop. I was. And that's why she was like, okay, just okay. She was trying to get the fuck out because she was like, I'm not trying to talk to you. Like, please. I mean, she was like,
you got to keep a white friend on standby.
I have a great white friend. I love her so much.
You got to keep them on standby.
Come on, baby. I actually have a few white friends. I've talked to her for hours today. That's why I brought her.
I just give him a white wife and like, hey, you're up. Come on.
What was that Dave Chappelle skit with
Chip?
Him? Chip, yeah.
Chip
he got pulled over. He was like,
was zigzagging. The other cars didn't even know he was racing.
Yo, like exactly, but that's real. I mean, it's real. Like I have a friend, and I joke about her all the time. She's with a white dude, and she can act a crazy person, and like she knows that she'll be okay because she could just and he'll just walk and be like, it's okay, guys, she's with me, da da da, and he'll just walk out, and they'll be fine. I told you last week to keep your emotional support white friend on standby when you leave the city.
Okay. You don't follow the advice of your elders. That's what happens. I pop again.
Maya is not my elder. She's not like what? They're like 2 years older than me.
That's old. That's elder means old.
Yeah.
I'm your elder too. I'm your elder.
How old are you?
35.
I'm your elder, good sir. And as of next week, I will be 2 years your elder. I'm geriatric, okay?
I was trying to bluff it. I didn't know for sure, but I was like, I'm going all in. There's no way. Either she is or she isn't. So you got to be believable about it. And maybe I can bluff her out of it.
No, I'm 36 and 358 days. So.
Do you think Chris or Will Smith was wrong for smacking Buddy?
Yeah, you can't be smacking people.
I would have smacked,
especially for making fun of your bald ass wife.
And then
who was cheating on you and had an entanglement with a 20-year-old.
Okay, I'm glad you said all those things. Did you see Chris Rock's thing about black hair?
I did not see Good Hair. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, good hair. Yeah. Oh, see. Now
No, I just know in my head.
he had a whole ass documentary about the importance of uh hair with black women.
Let me tell you about hair with fucking black women.
And
About a month
then
ago, I was sitting in front of my hairdresser and she was yanking on my head like I was 5 years old, sitting between my mom's legs with her pulling on my hair. My head is so sensitive. I
oh,
was
you
like,
tend to head.
I'm tender headed, baby.
Yeah, me too.
She's just, I'm like, oh my God, I hate it. When I was masquerading as a straight woman, I used to rock the sexy. I never had my real hair out ever. That shit is too difficult to maintain. I got that 4C kinky as fuck. Can't get a goddamn comb through it. As soon as the fucking sun hits it, it's like the
Hey,
grass in
it
the
was hair day. It
Sahara.
was hair day this morning. That's why I got my little bun. I got all my moisturizer in there, and then I'm hit it with the blow dryer and the brush and all that stuff, and do all that. Yeah, I'll do that tonight. But it's marinating right now.
God bless you being a man with long hair. I would keep that shit shaved if I was a man. It's so difficult to take care of.
Yeah, and then they want to charge it. Then they want $35 in a tip every 2 weeks.
Excuse me, $35, sir. That's a Groupon special if you a woman at a shitty salon.
But you don't go every 2 weeks. We got to go twice a month. You can't let your liner slip. So you got to go back in there to get the touch, or you got to go twice a month with a touch up in between.
But $70, or let's say $80 or $90 a month to get your hair done is still as a black woman.
And it's gonna take you 700 hours because everybody want to tell you 3,000 stories.
That's true.
Can nobody do nothing without?
But that's the barbershop, man. Black men in the barbershop.
Jerry? Hey, man, you remember Jerry? No, I remember when my haircut was going on
5 hours ago.
Why you eat a gyro for lunch? Your hands smell like straight ass and onions. I ain't trying to fucking have you up in here. Would you roll a blunt before you started cutting my shit?
Yes, absolutely, sir. This is Barbershop with Cedric the Entertainer.
Your hands smell very loud, sir.
No, black hair is not a joke. It's very frustrating. I've just started wearing locks since I started becoming more masculine. And but what I would do is get this shit cornrowed up under some weave because it's easier.
Oh, cornrows hurt so much.
Oh, they do hurt a lot, but it's easier than her parting my hair, each part to put these fucking locks in. Like that is really uncomfortable. And my head, she was like, my hairdresser, she was like, oh my God, it wasn't this bad last time. I was like, as a woman, you can't go get your hair done when you're like within a week of your period.
Never had a period. Can't relate.
Your pain threshold is lowered considerably when you're within a week of your period, and everything hurts 1,000 times more. It just sucks. So
sounds shitty.
It is shitty. But being a black, our hair, dude, like that shit, you just up there just yanking and pulling and
I've been looking for a lot of online material, and if anybody has any extras, don't throw my way. If y'all got links, because I'm gonna have me a little black girl. There's gonna be a little black girl.
That's right. She's gonna be so pretty.
And I'm gonna have to be sitting there with the detangler and then do the thing. And then
part that hair. You gotta part it in the quads.
I gotta see what her texture is gonna be. And then that'll kind of let me know where I'm gonna be at. Because if she like me, yeah, baby, we're gonna have to take you to the shop.
Oh yeah, you gotta take it to the shop.
I have like otter thick hair. Like
you have 4C.
I don't know how do I guess I gotta go to the shop to tell me. I haven't had a haircut since high school.
Okay, yeah, like 4C. You in the shop, the barber shop,
any shop. All the shops. I'd be out the shop.
Yeah, my hair, I love my hairdresser. She's amazing. But like, so yeah, her texture is definitely gonna have a lot to do with it. Do your mom, aunts, sisters, are they close by or?
What do you mean?
Like, you got any black women in your life who can do her hair or teach you how to?
Oh, my mom's in Bama and my sisters are opposite ends of the country.
Yeah, she gonna have to go to the shop.
I mean,
She going to
I'll
the shop.
probably do all right. She pull a little tink tink.
I was gonna say put a little tink tink. Like, what you gonna do though? Like, are you gonna put her hair in braids or like part her hair? Because that's how I used to wear my hair as a child. My mom will part my hair into fours or eights and braid it up, put some wraparounds around that hoe, put some
I
barrettes
could
on
do
the
that.
end.
I could do that.
Okay.
I could braid a little bit.
Make sure them braids are tight though. You don't want her running through this school with them braids coming loose in them.
Little barrettes. Well, after I bet I'll fix it after I done replace the barrettes about 63 times because I'm scared to pull tight on her hair because I don't want her to cry, but I need it to stay in there. So
Oh no, pull on her hair. That's how you. That's part of being a black girl is having your hair yanked
I don't
one
want
as
to. I don't want
hard
to
as
do that to
possible.
her if it's gonna be terrible. Like if you
Should
need
be
to
alright.
if you need to get your hair brushed, sorry,
It's
I'm
in her
brushing.
genes.
I'm brushing your hair. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but the
Don't put perm
styling
in her
kind of
hair
thing,
either.
no.
Don't put perm in her hair.
I'm
Like
I'm
I've been
I'm hey, I've
natural
been clean.
forever.
I've been
Yeah.
clean from the creamy crack for about probably a good 10 years now.
I can't remember the last time I've been natural for probably
Damn.
like close to 15. No, not 15.
Oh,
That's
you
an
just had to throw that in my
exaggeration.
face, huh? All right.
Well, the
Hey, you
only
go 15. Oh, okay, I got you. I feel it.
I used to try to do like my own perms, especially because like I would leave my
Yeah.
like I would do a weave, but leave the hair open at the top and try to like make it look natural, which a black woman would like jet like bone straight hair. Like, but perms are directly correlated with like ovarian cancer in black women. So, which is ridiculous. You just trying to get a damn job. You just trying to get a damn job, got that shit
Man.
straight, and now you got cancer.
And
I mean, it's repeated, but
and I really struggle with a lot of like workplace standards. I'm glad that the Crown Act has passed, I believe. Because where business places can't discriminate against natural or protective hairstyles against like typically just black people. Because you let everybody run around with all kind of haircuts and colors and all they want, but as soon as I get locks, as soon as I get cornrows, as soon as I have like any kind of like, if I want to rock a fro or you know what I mean? That's unprofessional.
That's what I was reading.
What the hell you mean it's unprofessional? Just because I ain't dressed like a white man or my hair ain't cut like a white man? Now I can't have a job. I had when I was working in St. Louis, I had a manager said, I would promote you, but you have to cut your hair. I was like, well, you can keep it.
Oh my God. That is actually literally racist.
It's discrimination.
You know, I was raised that way too. The reason I had weave in my hair up until 6 months ago was because my dad told me that anything else was not professional. Your hair needs to be straight. And I understand in some cases, of course, you know, being black is not easy. You know, most corporations are run by Caucasians. So you go into their offices and you want to look like you blend in because you already don't because you're dark as fuck. Right. So you want your hair to be as straight as possible. You want your voice to be as straight as possible. You want to be as
you got to put the creamy crack on the voice too.
Yeah, you do. You have to
kink out of your voice.
You have to take the kink out your voice. You really do. And now you really do. But like the thing is like with being who I am in the lesbian community, the weave was throwing people off. I was getting the wrong attention. And I can't have homegirl walking up to me, hey baby, what's up? I'm like, no, hold on a second. No. So I finally went with like locks, and these are faux locks. I tried to get actual locks put in, but the development process was so long and arduous. I was like, I am not about to look like Coolio for the next year while these locks come in.
It's a journey. It's
if I hear that one more fucking time, your locks are a journey. They're a self-fulfilling journey. And by the time they finally fall in the next 5 fucking years, not 5 years, but in the time they fall in the next 2 years, you look like a normal human again. You're going to be so proud of yourself.
You keep up with the NBA at all?
I had to stop because they flop worse than the soccer people now.
No, they find them now. They are right now. And the refs don't. And the refs don't call it.
How is LeBron a billionaire and they actually fine and flopping?
You know what? I'm from Chicago. Well, I grew up in Chicago and St. Louis. I am a diehard Bulls fan, and I remember when Derrick Rose
Ooh,
and the boys we was making our
Derrick
run.
Rose, who could not stay healthy and his knee was always fucked up.
Listen, before the knee went bad,
This man's
LeBron hit
bad.
a corner three, falling into the popcorn man in the stands, and kicked us out the playoffs. I was like, "Damn you, LeBron!" And I hated on him, and I hated on him, I hated on him, and then Kobe died, and I was like, "I have to let this shit go. That's not funny anymore."
No,
because I had it's like a sports rivalry thing. Like you don't mean anything by it, but it's like I have to change my language with this because this is problematic. So,
I had a thought the other night. I was like, Kobe Bryant, he's dead. Right. I can't believe it because he's still so fucking popular, which he deserves. And talk about someone who has some damn work ethic. Kobe Bryant's work ethic was off the chain. It was crazy. But yeah,
practice with practice.
Yeah, exactly. And I think LeBron as well. I mean, you can't get it. I mean, we look at celebrities and we're like, oh, they just, they just got there. No. They worked their asses off.
You know what? LeBron is the Sly Stallone of the NBA.
He is. I know that. That's why he's one of the few individuals. He is the Sly Stallone. He is. That's actually not even a joke. I actually have thought of that specifically. I was thinking, damn, he really is the fucking Stallone.
Like
of the NBA.
I'll never say he's the GOAT.
You better fucking not.
but he is the best example of a basketball player in the history of the NBA. It's especially for
you just keep saying blasphemous shit over here, and I'm trying to be respectful. Like you're trying to say
no.
People shouldn't eat grits. Chris Rock ain't funny.
Mike is the GOAT. I said it. Mike is the GOAT. I'm saying it.
Thank
Mike
you,
is the GOAT.
Damn.
But when it comes to on the court and off the court,
oh, okay, yeah. No, 100%. Off the court, no. Off the court, no comparison whatsoever.
Total package. I'm saying total package NBA.
No, you're right.
LeBron has been. He has had zero scandals in like 20 years.
I was gonna say
a public limelight. Since he was a senior in high school, he hasn't had a single run-in with nobody.
So LeBron's net worth, Jordan's net worth is 1.7. LeBron just hit. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hit a Billy, baby.
All I put is LEB, and they just put 1 billion. So thank you, Google, for being
the conversation. They knew.
Yo, why? Okay, I'm screaming. Why was I talking to Google last night? Because like I typed up a document in Word Docs and it disappeared. And I was like, "Where's my document?" I'm typing them, and they're like, "Well, we can't reveal it because we respect privacy." I was like, "Listen,
you lying bitch! Give me my document."
I was like, "Google." Oh yeah, his mom is a yes, Richmond. His mom is definitely she's not very respectable young lady. But yeah, back to LeBron. No, you're right. And he keeps his wife and his children close, and that is so excellent. That's what keeps him out of trouble.
It like as soon as I stopped like the Chicago Bulls Derrick Rose hate fest that I had going on for over a decade, and I really started looking at him and his kids and making the Instagram with the Taco Tuesday. He's a big goofy dad. He just happens to be. Was that
like Russell Wilson?
Yeah, and Russell Westbrook. I seen him. He had his little man out there, and he's doing his arm like this so he can shoot the basketball.
Oh, that's cute.
Just little stuff like that. I love seeing black dads going out there. And
I was just gonna say I'd love to see black men be good fathers to their children because it's like, and I know you're a black man, but I'm just gonna piggyback off what you said. Mm-hmm. The statistics are rough. With the black, the 70% of black kids being born to single parent homes. I know co-parenting isn't, well, yeah, co-parenting has to do with some of it, but it's not quite so straightforward. But no, I love to see it. But they get shit from people like Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels because Ciara had children, right? Before she married Russell. She had children with Future. Future.
I don't keep up with football, remember?
This is a basketball. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Okay. But yeah. No, but like I
I
like
just
to see.
nodded a
Well,
couple times and then you didn't get it. I was like, oh, she didn't see me. She didn't see the grimace where I didn't know what she was talking about.
Well, it's more of like a celebrity, I guess, follow up, which I don't really follow. I don't even follow the one celebrity I like
You got a new one
that.
though.
Who?
Your girl, man, listen. You can't
Oh,
keep forgetting
Deborah.
about your new crush.
Deborah. Oh no, Deborah just fine. I just like looking at Deborah. That doesn't mean I actually want to. Okay, let me stop. Let me get off of Twitter. Let me stop that shit. You put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
My bad.
You put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. No, Deborah. Whew, I'll tell you what, Deborah is
one more time. I have a gift for you.
Is it Deborah?
No, sorry.
Oh,
couldn't afford it.
Is it Sylvester?
Girl, just not connected to Earth no more, huh?
Yo, LeBron's net worth makes Sylvester's net worth look beta.
And I think as far as dads, LeBron's up there, at least on the Mount Rushmore for NBA dads. He is incredible, and with the school and making his own the shop podcast. Like I like his moves. I will always root against his team, but I will never besmirch that black man in public in front of anybody ever again, because he deserves nothing but everybody's respect, adoration, I agree, and kudos, because he fucking did that thing. He really did. He really did that thing.
He did. I respect it as well.
Past Kareem.
Whoa.
Yeah, he passed Kareem in points.
Oh, he passed Kareem. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Like you said, ask Kareem.
No. He
where is Kareem?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was at the game when he passed him.
Oh, okay.
And he's still alive. You know, he went Buddhist and started eating nothing but vegetables. So he about 7'35" and 600 years old. Look exactly the same as if he look exactly the same.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Did you see what's in your Twitter DMs?
Is it money?
Girl, just click on the thing. Quit.
Oh, dope. Thank you. What do I?
Just add it. I can't see here. Let me open up another one. I can't remember the buttons to push to add it on there, but yeah, you can. I think it. Oh shit! Let me just look and not guess.
There's a little surprise coming for you guys. I've been doing something behind the scenes.
This is what ADD does for you. You get superpowers.
Keep talking real fast. Give me 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Go to overlay. That's where it is. But yes, and Nikki is a rising voice for us, even though she's kind of well established and she's way more successful than me. But I want you guys to value the people in front of you, because they will not always be here. And it's real cringe, and it's real awkward when someone that you have like a petty thing against actually has some sort of harm or bad come to them, and then you're still resenting them for something small. Let it go, y'all. The country
all the haters.
The country is literally on fire, and we're gonna have to work together.
Is the country on fire?
Yeah.
What's going on?
And make sure, if you guys are 2A people, make sure you get all the ammo and everything you can, because they're buying it all up.
Again?
Yeah. I'm gonna report
Texas,
on it. I'm spoiler alerting.
Arkansas.
I'm gonna report on it on Thursday on the bin. There is a sheriff that I'm trying to get a hold of down in Florida, who do you know who the GDL is? The
Georgia Department of Labor?
No, the Goya Defense League or whatever. It's a bunch of literal neo-Nazis. And and they put up swastikas and stuff with like laser projectors on buildings. They were the guys hanging like the anti-Semitic banners off of the overpass. Like that's them. They threw a bunch of hate speech, and you know how like the little lawn care dudes will like put their little flyer in like a Ziploc bag with a rock in it and then just throw it in your driveway.
Yeah.
They did that with a bunch of hate shit, and they just like canvassed an entire area. So
What?
the mayor and the sheriff were like, "Oh, littering is already illegal, but if you litter with hate speech, the bill is already passed. It's a mandatory 5 years in jail."
Oh God.
They're gonna start locking all of them up. So I'm gonna report on that on Thursday. It should be.
I hope so.
Should be awesome. I'm gonna try and call down to the office and hope I can like get a statement from Buddy for the show.
Dude, I hope that they shut them down.
I've
never. Wait, why is Kanye in this picture?
They say Kanye. That was one of their signs. Kanye was right.
Kanye for Anti-Semite of the Year award.
Telling you, they are charging up. So y'all do what y'all need to do, and y'all stay safe out there.
Yeah, I do. Oh, I bought a book when I went to McKay's this past week. I think it was called The White something. It was about white. I wanted to read it because it was one of those books that was supporting. And I don't support white supremacy. I need to preface this by saying I don't support white supremacy at all. I think of course, it's horrible and all of that. But it's so weird to see the fucking bullshit that people will use to justify it. I found it so intriguing. I'm like, this is wild. Like, I was reading through it and I'm like, wow, I've never seen anything written like this. I bought that book. I'm like, I got it. And it's not like really a larger long read. That's what she said. But
told you.
Yeah, like I'm reading through this. I'm like, this is mind blowing. This is mind blowing. They're talking about how to prevent white genocide, how to keep the race pure. I'm like, God, they actually made a book about this shit. So I was like, I have to see like what these people are. It's wild. It's really wild to even read something like that. I find their mentality
so bizarre.
It is extremely, extremely bizarre.
It's like, how the hell did you even get there? Like,
I'm amazed that it was
this. Like, how did you get all the way to this?
I mean, I'm a proponent of free speech 100%, but I'm surprised someone published it because it's just really, it's rough. But I want to read it because I mean, just like, well, I know this is a sensitive topic, but familial relations, and this trigger warning, incest, I haven't dealt with that, but I was reading some of the books on it because in the psychology section, and there is some wild shit happening out here. Like there is some wild fucking shit. So between the white supremacy and the incest, I picked up some interesting books at the store this past week.
You're not allowed to go to the store anymore.
Oh my God.
That is not what you were supposed to be doing in there.
Well, I bought a few great books. I bought like the Epic of Gilgamesh and other like early Mesopotamian texts to compare them to the Genesis story. I bought a ton of books on like agile and project management because I'm trying to get into that. I could just walk through that store and just. I told my friends I wanted my ashes spread there. I don't even know if it's possible, but.
Is that how you want to go? You want to be cremated?
Yeah. And my friend said she would cremate me and make my ashes into ink and write a book with it. And I was like, that is exactly how I want to go. I love books.
Just a hole in the ground. Don't need a coffin. Just plant a tree over me. It's all good.
Books. Donate my body to science. And whatever's left, burn it, turn it into ink, and write a book with it. That is like the perfect way for me to go because like books are
dusty amazing. On the shelf.
Yes. And when someone picks you up and they just feel that I want to be a physical book. And
then they just lick the page and get a little bit of you in their mouth.
That's what she said.
Well, I mean,
But
I guess I'll go on forever because the baby will be here, and then the baby will have a baby, and then I'll be there a little bit longer, and then that baby will have a baby, and then yeah, so there'll always be a little bit of me around. So you're not
that's
going to be
true.
ever sick of me. You'll never be rid of me. Ah.
What did they say? Dr. Robert Sapolsky at Stanford says your siblings. Oh shit! I don't know the math. Too much Jack. Come on, stay over here, Jack, for a second.
What kind of Jack?
Is it
Jack?
Yo?
Which
I'm
Jack?
from Knoxville, baby. Regular Jack.
There's other kinds. There's gentleman Jack. Would you turn your nose up to gentleman Jack? How about single barrel?
Just Jack Daniels.
Okay.
I'm not
yeah,
very.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I like Jack Daniels, football, steak, and women. I'm a very straightforward person.
So if you're trying to pump up your man points, let me couple of tips here. You need to go to a whiskey tasting.
I've done that. Okay. I'm from Tennessee. It's unavoidable.
Then why are you drinking regular Jack then?
Because I'm from Tennessee. It's unavoidable.
There's real Tennessee whiskey. Jack Daniels is like the plastic carbon. It's like there's cars, and then there's that red and yellow Tyco car that everybody used to roll around. That's what regular Jack is. So yes, right, it is a car. You're right. It is a car. But if you want a vehicle, treat yourself. Treat yourself instead of going to buy crazy books. You should treat yourself to get yourself a bottle of Jack Single Barrel.
Okay.
It's gonna put some hair on your chest.
Well, this past week, I had to drink Dickel.
I'm sorry.
They didn't have Jack. Dickel? I know.
What?
You never heard of Dickel? Dickel?
No, we ain't got that up here.
LA. LA.
We ain't got that north of the Mason-Dixon.
Yo, it's more of like because I went to school outside of Nashville, and like Lynchburg was right there. And yo, get off me with my Jack, Richmond. I like my Jack Daniels. At
the Maxwell house.
I like my Jack Daniels. I like my Jack. I'm a Tennessee girl.
I think I'm not saying that you don't like it. I'm saying you're gonna like this one even more. And you won't have to tell everybody that you're drinking regular ass Jack Daniels.
I am drinking regular ass Jack Daniels.
Stop saying that out loud. Somebody might hear you.
I am drinking ass Jack Daniels. Where is she? Come here, baby. With pride. Put it right next to my University of Tennessee. Nope. Go Vols. And you know what? We suck. Lost to fucking Auburn. You know, I sat up at the bar and watched
the Charles Barkley School.
You know, he just turned 60.
You know, Chuck has really been making a comeback. Chuck is really good. I used to hate that motherfucker.
He just does he's just does Subway commercials. He is annoying. Jesus.
He's annoying as fuck. I think he puts on a lot of that for the show, or for the him, Shaq, and Kenny. He puts on a lot of that is just for show.
That's true.
Kenny is something else, boy.
His head is shaped like a penis.
What you want me to do about that? Grow his hair back? He can't. He hit it with hair for years, but now he can't. What you want the man to do? Shave it.
He could pull a LeBron James and Sylvester Stallone. I don't know what they did with their hair, but they saved their hair.
Hey, we're gonna leave LeBron's hair alone. Let the man be.
Listen.
Let him live. Can he live? He out here changing hearts and minds. Let the man live.
Listen, I don't know what LeBron. So whenever men are like, I'm going bald, I can't do something about it. I'm like, what did LeBron James and Sylvester Stallone do? Because their hairlines were fucked up. And then they did something and now they're not.
Well, just don't look too closely. Just don't.
LeBron James was balding in middle school and he did something about it.
Don't. Well, he also has $1 billion, so.
But he did it when he got his hair fixed. It's like Cardi B. The first thing he did was fix his hair like she fixed her teeth.
I think Cardi's funny, but I can't.
I think
I
WAP is
can't.
hilarious.
Yes.
There are hoes in this house.
Can't turn a host into a housewife.
Oh, that's right. That's so funny.
It's host on a
I
mission.
remember that. Host on a mission.
And host on a crack pipe.
Host on a crack pipe. Oh my God. I hope. Oh my God. You're so funny. And you know
That's
what?
an inside joke. Sorry, y'all don't know what we're talking about.
Go back and watch the episode with Neil and you will know what we're talking about. And we could stay on here forever. You are hilarious.
Thanks.
Actually, if you just when things are just like now, and I really appreciate just while things have been so fucking chaotic in my life. Mm-hmm. And God bless Maya, Tyler, Cynthia, and Jenna, because last month was such a chaotic month and they still came on the show. And despite my disorganization and still not getting things up, thumbnails up and everything, they still did. And I appreciate that. And you as well. Thank you just for coming on the show. And it wasn't
we got
formal. Y'all are dope. I appreciate it. I need to damn, I'm tempted to do 2 weeks in a row because you're funny as hell. There's always something to talk about. Like, I just want to thank you for coming on, man. Like, we could just go, but unfortunately, y'all, we gotta wrap up.
Can you put up the thing I sent you? Do you know how to put it on there? It'll take like 30 seconds. Did you download the picture? Download the picture from your save it from your DMs. Save
image as Mikey is dope to desktop.
I made it to the desktop, y'all.
And then oh shit. I'm so mortified.
It should be a thing for
Oh.
And then you're gonna add that joint back in there.
Oh. Hold up a second.
Yeah, there you go. See, we're gonna do it
learning.
Live production, y'all.
Live production, actual literal live production. What the fuck? Time out. Date modified. Date modified.
Y'all make sure y'all go to the Patreon.
Yes, actually do that.
Support the people that you like. Even if it's just sharing links, even if it's just showing up on every episode and for 30 seconds, it is hard out here. We need the screen time, we need the likes, we need the retweets, we need all that stuff. That's all the free stuff. If you got $5, $10 that you ain't doing nothing with, just throw it over there. Just throw it over there because you have no idea what it's like to wake up in the morning and see you got a new patron. It's like Christmas.
It really is.
You get so geeked. You're like, they actually liked it. They actually liked it, and it's not just lip service and stuff like that. So, the neo-Nazis and everybody, they over there super chatting and giving them all money, but
that's true.
Y'all can't even support the people who doing the right things. Come on, y'all. You like good stuff, and you want it to continue. Support it.
I am in the process of because for some reason it is dope. I got it.
I was trying to vamp for you. You're supposed to be clicking the buttons.
I'm clicking like mad over here.
You're doing a lot of typing for something that should be all clicks.
I agree. I was saving it and resaving it and
typing in the chat. There you go. Oh, it didn't work quite right. Oh, or is it on the other way? I think you got it on the other one because it's just going over. No, not for your background, honey. For the whole stream.
So I'm going to give so Richmond and I think it was Jane mentioned earlier that you can do super chats once you get 1,000. I do have 1,000, but I need 4,000 watch hours within the past 365 days to get super chats. They
just added that, by the way. It used to be 4,000 total, and then they made it 4,000 in a year. What they punk asses.
Punk ass bitches.
Soon as I was
So,
getting a quarter of the way there, they changed the rule.
dude, and I will. So with everything being said, and I want to actually, Mikey's making a good point. So the GoFundMe that is pinned to my Twitter profile, and if you do not mind and you can help, that's excellent. Thank you. I'm gonna go snatch a nice little cute Honda Accord and just be able to live my life, take my family places, whatever is needed. I love my little brother, Kenneth, shout out. But you know your ass just moved to town with a little warning and you ain't got a car and I want you to have a car to use. Like there's there are things I need. But I would much rather you subscribe to the Patreon, even though it's not formally set up right now. It's just nothing is pretty right now. I am doing them. We are. And Mikey, it's actually Mikey's influence. Richmond, I am Black, so people think I'm not some racist.
Yeah, it's like we're getting too close to monetization. Like up it.
Oh, so true, so true. But those like Charlie White and Mr. Beast, and I love Charlie.
He literally
White,
does nothing on stream and he gets 7 million views. And I'm like,
dude,
I just turned my phone off. I'm like, how?
Charlie does nothing. Does nothing. He makes these 8-minute videos talking about people doing nothing. Gets 2 million views in like 6 hours. It's incredible. I don't get it. Shout out to Charlie White Penguins 0. Is that what it is? Moist Critical. I mean, he's funny. He runs an empire. Moist Critical does run an empire, and I'll give him that. He just started a wrestling league. In addition to Moist Critical is. Maya and I were talking about him last week.
I'll let them have their time. But the famine cometh.
The famine. Damn. Y'all. The famine cometh.
And also, let me do a little shilling for myself. Make sure you check out my podcast, The Bin Podcast.
Please, y'all.
We go live every Thursday. And Speaking from the Center, which is also part of my network, is on Wednesdays. And then both shows will be rebroadcast we stream on Twitch. And then the episodes all gussied up and party will be on YouTube on Sundays to compete with all the rest of you. Because I noticed that it's mad people going live on Sundays. I was like, oh,
yeah,
I guess everybody's off.
Yeah, I did Talk Heathen yesterday and we were live as well. And then Atheist Experience. And I think Jimmy and Matt had a show too. Like there's a lot going on Sundays. But you guys can always go back and rewatch the videos and definitely support the channel, support Mikey. Mikey, you jumped right to it. Any other information that you want the viewers to know, to find you? The Watchers. Oh, I like that. Sounds like a M. Night movie.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. You guys can follow me if you like. It's at Mikey Famine. But if you want all the links to all the cool stuff I do, go to solo.to/Mikey Famine. And that's got my little my little bit.ly page. It's got all my links and stuff on there. I will type it in the chat so you guys can get a hold of me. So streaming and making my network is my full-time gig now. This is what I do.
Lucky. That's the dream.
It's
not all butterflies and rainbows.
Of course not. But neither is working in an office. So
yeah. And me and the wife was okay with the risk. So we're taking the risk.
I was gonna say, if you are comfortable with this, telling us where you're registered, if you guys need any particular, because diapers are fucking wild, dude. My sister had a baby 4 years ago, and I'm still traumatized by shopping for diapers for my nephew. I'm like, oh my god, this is so expensive.
She's just not gonna have diapers. Just go on the floor.
Around shitting everywhere.
It's just cheaper to clean the floor up.
It really is, though. It would be cheaper to hire a maid to follow your baby around and clean the floor. Diapers are extremely expensive.
It depends on how the week goes. She's very, very pregnant. So I want to have a diaper party for me on Friday. She got 2 or 3 baby showers.
That's great. She's supported.
I ain't nothing.
Nothing.
I am monetized on my Twitch, so I think we're
Good.
gonna have a party over on my Twitch. There's be a StreamYard. We'll play some games, play some like Fall Guys, Call
Oh,
of
dope.
Duty, Halo, all that good stuff. And if you guys want
Dope.
to, where the hell did she send this link? She keeps sending it to me, but we talk on like 36 different platforms. I can never find the link for the registry. Baby, if you're watching, send me the link for the registry again.
Well,
You gotta be somewhere. I will find it.
Yes, send it to me. So I'm a little bit behind. Just to let everyone know, things this past month's been wild. I don't get very disciplined when I get stressed. When I go into emergency mode, I hyper focus on one thing. That is just how I am. And for the past 2-3 weeks, I've been hyper focused on my car. So I have to give that disclaimer to Maya, Jenna, Tyler, and Cynthia. I'm still getting things up. I apologize for that. You guys are so wonderful. Mikey, when you get that stuff to me, so this
She
week
just
I'm
sent
going
it
to
right
have.
now. I'm sending it to you right
Good.
now.
Good.
She
So
sent it
in the
on
next week, I'll have everything up because I need to get things up. I've built this channel and there's opportunities for growth. So I need to use it, especially now. Also too, I do have a store, Beat the Cult. Don't go to it yet. It's not ready. Y'all are going to go, but I will be promoting that as well. Got some cool shirt designs out there I'm working on.
It's in your DMs.
Oh, dope.
She sent it to me on my phone, so I had to do it that way.
I just saw a condom. That's not you.
Amazon. Nah, dog. I didn't send no condom. But what are you trying to do to me right now?
That is hilarious. Oh no, yeah, don't.
What you trying to say? What you trying to make issue?
Do you mind if I put put it in the chat so people can see?
Yeah.
Okay. Her government is. You're okay with that?
That's her government for now. Oh my god, dude! Trying to fucking get her name changed during the pandemic because we got married in 2019.
Oh, congrats! Oh, that's so great.
No, we didn't. I lied. We got married in 2021. Tripping.
Kristen?
We got together in 2019.
Kristen, she gonna get you.
You know what it is? I tried to cheat and get the date off this little thing she got me. Here, I'll show you. I don't know if the light is always.
Well, you have a setup for real.
Yeah, I do this.
Oh, that's dope. You really do this. Mm-hmm. See, y'all, I'm getting on Mikey's level.
I'm gonna get you on the network.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So it says, I love you, and then it says I know because we're Star Wars nerds.
Oh,
that was the day that I saw her at the Sum 41 concert, and
that's how y'all met.
And they played Backstreet Boys like in between the bands, and I said, "Get over here! I need to sing this to somebody." And I just sang "I Want It That Way" to her, and she was just enraptured by my great voice and dashing good looks, and she just couldn't resist herself. So
and now you have offspring.
So my phone died, and I was like, I gave her my number. I was like, "There's no way she's calling me back." I was like, "Fuck you, phone! You've betrayed me. I knew I shouldn't have recorded those bands earlier." But that's dope. And then we went on a couple dates, and the rest is, as they say, history.
Well, congrats to Mikey and Kristen for the new baby coming up. Hopefully she will be born on the 13th of March, which is my birthday. With that being said, I do want to, of course, plug Beat the Cult. And Mikey, thank you for reminding me. Please like and subscribe, guys. I am still building the channel. I'm going to continue to grow over the next year. Also, please follow me on Twitter. Not the most active on Instagram, but working on it. And I will let you guys know over the next couple of weeks when I launch my store. It is not quite ready yet, but because the person I used on Fiverr used a bootleg theme, so they shut that shit down.
You went to Fiverr instead of end the show so I can yell at you. End the show so I can yell at you. You went to Fiverr instead of talking to the homie?
I didn't know you did Shopify stores. You do Shopify? Oh, he just threw his. Okay. Mikey does Shopify. He's gone. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. Please definitely hit the Patreon, Beat the Cult. I would be much more comfortable with you going there. But if you just want to cash at me, it is Nikki Sly. I am going to get a cheap little Honda Accord to roll around in. They do see me hating.
I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did that. That was I have allergies. I was sneezing, actually. That's what my sneeze is. sound like?
I am not. Nikki Sly Cash App and the GoFundMe for my fucked up Mazda. God bless her. She is gone to be with the
R.I.P.
angels. RIP. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mikey, thank you so much for being here. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for birthday stream. I think I'm going out to eat with my best friend and my brother that day, but I might. Yes, I might do a pre-birthday stream with all y'all, just kicking it, everybody coming in. I'll see. But anyway,
it's important, new streamer, that you share some of your special days with your viewers, because this is the only way they get to see you, unless you want them coming to your house. So you should let them see you so that they can love on you, because people do enjoy your content and they enjoy your voice and they like listening and being around you. So don't monopolize. You share yourself with other people, because I think they'll enjoy it.
Well, I will. Okay, so before dinner, in between the crying and reminiscing over 36 years.
Remember when you fell down the stairs? That was so funny.
That was tough. That was a rough.
Every time I do with my family, that's what. Every time that my family is, hey, remember when you bust your shit on the ice in the driveway? That's a real thing. It is the ice on the driveway.
You said it like it was, though. I believe it.
It's claimed many a victim. Heaven forbid you fall down in front of. Heaven forbid you fall down in front of somebody else. Like, oh shit! Don't tell nobody.
Damn, right.
No.
Well, y'all, we saw. Don't pretend like me.
Yeah.
Don't try to play it off. We saw.
Yeah.
It.
Don't try to roll around. Oh, I dropped my phone. Nah, brother. How you get down so fast?
That's hilarious.
Your knees don't bend that fast. You fell.
Well, thanks again to Mikey Famine for being on the show. Maybe I might do a small midday. It's not going to be at night because I will be going to dinner. But small, something midday. Maybe I'll get Mikey, Tyler, Maya, Jenna, maybe Ryan, a bunch of people in my life who I really, love and respect. So Cynthia, you guys, but we'll see. But thanks again for watching Beat the Cult. Please remember, like and subscribe. I'm going to get used to saying that shit. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.